Oh shit. Here we go again.
This is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists.
Yes. Oh, and soon it'll exist everywhere. Anyway, hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Holy shit. Welcome to the council. That's right. The Gamers Council tonight. And we have some very special council members in here tonight. I love their show. I love what these guys do, how much they do for the community, and how much effort and work they put into every show they produce. It is the one and only Doodle and CMoney. Guys, welcome so much.
Oh man.
Thank you so much for having us. We're so happy to be here, bro.
Absolutely,
Always.
man.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we'll have a few things to talk about tonight.
Maybe.
Yes.
Who knows?
Have you heard anything?
Silent.
Something happened.
Jez Corden said a few things. We talk about that maybe. Yeah. Hargeet Chani, what is up, buddy? Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey. Another week. Another
It is. What's in your background?
Another week,
Hargeet?
another frozen face, Hargeet?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
guess
what we're serving
it's
up?
doing it again, right? Like I don't know, man. Whatever.
It was freaking
It's just kind of the way it works with
smooth.
this.
It was just smooth a second ago.
Yeah, and it just said,
Now
you know what?
it's
We
dead.
go live and it's
You know
like,
what it is? He's showing you how Concord feels right now. Like just
Yeah.
no movement
True.
at all.
True. Yeah.
I turned my background to solid. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah.
I see you moving now, so
Yeah,
oh, no, you
started
froze
moving a
again.
little bit.
Well, fuck, that didn't seem to work.
Yeah. It probably is still my router, right? So, but anyway, whatever. I'll reboot it later.
There you go. There you go.
But either way,
We can hear you.
yes.
We
I
can hear
guess
you.
my router lasts as long as Concord.
Oh shit.
Wow, that long, huh? Just saying. Oh goodness! Welcome to the show, everybody. We got 50 people here already on X and on YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. We greatly appreciate it. Hargeet, I know we got a few comments we want to get. We want to get rocking right away. From Lord Starkiller, he has just absolutely exploded tonight for us.
Killer.
Yeah,
Homie.
that's right.
Nice. All right, Lord Starkiller, member for 9 months. Big L taken by Sony PlayStation with Concord. 200 million. Ouch.
Exactly.
That hurts so hard.
And then look what he did. What a great guy.
And then he gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Let's see, it looks like Christopher Rogue. I don't have my glasses on. Culprit Prime. Sanchez Gaming, Chris Coleman, and Stanley Francis. Yep, Stanley.
Francois.
Stanley
Oh,
Francois.
Stanley Francois.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Only
You know
French
what I'm
guy I know is
saying?
Farq.
All right, well.
He's not French. Anyway. Is Farq here yet? And if he's not, Farq you for being late.
Yes,
Anyway.
that's the homie.
That is. Okay, we got another one. This guy. I love this guy.
And Lord Starkiller again, $10. Been away a minute. Work had been very busy and dealing with some health scares concerning my 96-year-old mom.
Oh.
TTS
Lord
WebDave
Starkiller.
Gamers. Yeah, TTS WebDave Gamers Council and the GC chat. Yeah, good luck, man. Like hopefully things work out.
Yeah, so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that, bro.
Exactly. So
Thank
if
you
you
for
if
being
you
here
if
with
you
us.
want to in the chat, you can drop some prayer hands in there for him, or you can what's the most lovely thing we got? We got the Fallout guy thumbs up. There you go. That's a good one to throw up there. So either way is good. So anyway, dude, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate that. And been through that with my mom and gosh, I had a grandmother that lived to be 104. She was 3
Ooh,
Wow.
God bless, bro.
when she
God
passed.
bless for
It was
sure.
years ago, but so yeah, hanging on for dear life. Oh,
That's awesome.
goodness, but yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Oh, and look who is here.
Bark has arrived.
Arq, you
Let's
have come.
go.
Yes.
Fark you in the building.
That's right. That's right. And I have a feeling, that later on he's gonna put up some special special kind of icons because you know how he is.
God
He
damn
he
it,
likes to
Zarku.
do that.
It's
He has
true.
all kinds of
Just
avatars and
don't
stuff.
be
Look at me, the
abusive.
target.
Don't be
be abusive,
Don't be
okay?
abusive.
Don't do it.
I don't know what you mean.
Do it.
Be
Do
a
it.
friend. Be a friend. High five. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who I can clip today already. God damn it. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I wonder who you can clip. I wonder. Let's see. You know, and this is not a paid sponsorship, but just to let you all know, my favorite dish is
That's disgusting.
Oh. Oh.
yeah.
No.
Finger licking good.
Oh my God. He
Oh.
opened it.
Oh,
Oh my God. The smell that just
no.
came out of that shit.
Yo.
Oh,
Mm.
He
Mustardo approved.
remembers like it was yesterday, Hargeet. He remembers like it was yesterday. Look at that.
No, look at him. No.
Some juicy
You know
olives.
that's
No.
disgusting.
No. 3 at the
So
time.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, of
No.
course, 3 at a time. Oh yeah.
Now I want to eat some olives.
Mm.
Wow.
Yo, CMoney,
Oh
would you
my
like to
God.
join
No,
them?
Get the fuck out of here. That's disgusting.
Maybe dip them in
That's
some
nasty,
mustard.
yo.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You know?
Yes.
I don't have any mustard, but we got the mustard soup.
No, thanks. No, thanks. God
we
damn it,
kid because we
Hargeet.
love CMoney. We love you, man. You know that.
That's all. That's all.
There
That's
you
all.
That's
go.
wild.
You
There you
know?
go.
That kind of love.
Exactly. And my daughter, like I said, she works at the movie theater, so she was nice enough to get me that.
Oh, that's
Oh my
dope.
gosh, we want to see
Nice.
that. We want to
I
go
wanna
see
go
that.
see it. Did you watch it?
Yes.
How is
it good?
It's very, very good. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's
I can't wait.
yeah, it's a lot like the original as far as the you know, the way they pull you in and the lore and everything. They don't like stray or get any kind of crazy stuff. And Jen Ortega
That's
is
dope.
absolutely perfect in this. So yeah, I highly recommend it. They don't overuse Beetlejuice just like the original. So it's enough that it's a very well put together movie, and
Okay.
could leave an opening for a third one. Could be.
It's pretty awesome that they brought the whole cast back.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Me
excited
too.
to see it.
Let's see here.
That's
How far
awesome,
Q has
man.
to say? Oh, look at him. Please hit the like
Yes.
button.
Oh.
Hit the like button, guys. Share
Do
the
the
link if you
right
can.
thing. That's right.
Exactly. Yeah. Share the link out. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And of course, we'll hear
Yes.
from the one and only Dirt Griggity.
If you like this video, please hit the like button.
Look at that. They're out here putting in work everywhere. Okay.
Dirt's always working.
That's
Oh,
it, man.
goodness. Oh, we
man.
got a super chat from Adidas.
Yeah.
The
Adidas
homie.
20 $5. What's up, my people? And let's say happy birthday to Dirt. Hargeet, send him an olive basket.
Oh, happy birthday, Dirt.
That's right. Happy birthday,
And
Dirt
I
Happy
know it was
birthday
Griggity.
your
to
birthday.
Dirt. Yes.
That's dope, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, brother.
Everybody hit that like button. Yep. Good old Sean. We love Sean. He's let's see. I know I've got a Sean soundbite here somewhere. Oh, here we go. There we go. Our good old buddy Sean. Dirt will probably be here a little while. He likes to pop in and stalk us. So does Paris, Lily, and a few others. So anyway, but we do appreciate everybody being here. Let's just go around the horn. So Doodle, what are you playing or what are you watching or anything like that? TV shows or movies or anything like that? Or games you playing?
I've been playing Age of Mythology, and I got into Star Wars Outlaws, which I didn't think. CMoney was like, "I think you're gonna love this game." I wasn't too impressed with what I had seen, and then you get in there, and it's pretty awesome. It looks so much better, and I'm enjoying it so far. I got to get back into it, but Age of Mythology keeps pulling me
Age of
back.
Mythology is the crack that
It's
you
like
fucking
dominating
take now.
right now. It's such a great game. So yeah,
Underappreciated.
absolutely is.
Xbox first party game. Yeah, I'm just saying. Give some love. guys. The game's
Exactly.
fucking good. Go play
Exactly.
it.
I love it. I
Game
thought
Pass.
Dirt's birthday was in November. It could be. Every day's we celebrate every day for Dirt.
Yes.
That's wild. That's why people just say random shit out here. I don't know what's the reality.
Uh-huh.
The way it goes, right?
Exactly. And like, how do you make Candyman appear? You got to say his name a bunch of times, right? So
That's right.
Dell's like,
That's
you
right.
know, want Paris to appear, you got to say Paris a bunch.
That's it, man.
There you go.
That's
so we'll
it.
see. You never know.
That's funny. That's funny.
CMoney,
Oh
what
my
have you been
gosh.
playing, watching, doing? What's up?
Yeah, man. So I have the official game that I'm playing is Outlaws, meaning like that's my dedicated supposed game
Focus.
that I'm playing. And everything was great. You know, obviously I've been playing the Call of Duty beta, right, which I love, but you know, the Star Wars is a game I'm going through, but that fucking Space Marine 2, bro. That
Oh,
Warhammer 40K got me feeling some type of way. I think,
that FOMO's kicking in.
yeah, I think
Yeah, I think he's gonna pull the
I'm gonna
trigger.
have to stray.
He's gonna have
I'm
to.
gonna have
Yeah.
to stray on Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to have a side piece that takes over for a little bit on Outlaws for sure. Yeah, it just looks so dope, bro. Like Outlaws, I know is like a forever. Like those games are so long, right? And I
Yeah.
love the worlds, and I don't like rushing through those games, you know. So, like for me, when I play a Ubisoft game, I can kind of like play it as I want to play it. But then if something comes in that I kind of feel in like, oh man, I want to play, I'll stop it, go play that, finish that, come back to it, then come back to Outlaws. So definitely enjoying Outlaws, but the next one I think I'm gonna hop into this goddamn Space
You don't
Marine
get too
2.
attached. You dip in and out.
I'm a
There
dipper and a
you go.
doer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
There you
But
go. There you go. And
and that Call of
Hargeet
Duty
is,
Black Ops, bro, that shit is fire.
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It
And
is.
Hargeet's picture is frozen on a side eye.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
It's what it is, man.
Makes me feel like he thinks what I said was suspect. That's the way it looks.
No,
Look
it's
at me,
'cause my TV is on the side, and so when I like look at my TV, it looks
There you
like
go.
I'm
There you
looking on the
go.
side.
He's
there you
back.
go. You're
He's
back.
back.
You're back. What?
You're
Can
back
you
for
change the
momentarily.
resolution on your
No,
output?
it
Maybe
won't even
make
let
it
me do
super
that.
low.
It won't let me change it in here. It's set to 720 in StreamYard.
Interesting. Interesting.
One of those days.
I'm sorry.
I guess so, man. I guess so.
Like all the
But
money
yeah,
in the world.
that's what I've been playing.
Yep. Yeah. Well, cool, dude. Hargeet, have you been playing or watching anything? I know you've been focused on.
I don't
getting
watch
your
anything,
collection.
but yeah, that's done. Thank God, that's all complete.
Oh, good.
As
Gaming?
far as playing, I finished Greed 2 and then Will Die Alone, and then started Last Door back up. I finished one of the episodes, and there's like I think 10 or 15 episodes, so I have quite a bit more to go. So
You said
that's what
Creed 2?
Greed.
Oh, Greed 2.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, did you
Greed.
just say you don't watch the movies? You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
like
Greed.
That's literally.
Yeah,
The fuck?
it's
All right,
it's
so
a
how was
puzzle
that?
game.
Greed.
It's a puzzle game. I like it. It's like basically simple puzzles to pick stuff out of a picture and things like that. So I just like those kind of games. It's kind of simple, straightforward, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Nothing wrong with that at all.
It works, man.
So yeah,
Dude,
and then Last Door is also just a action adventure. It's a one of those point and click adventures.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
I
playing
started
that on Xbox
playing.
as well.
I was watching one of the Xbox things about like games coming out or games on sale kind of thing, and it's like on Game Pass it was like $1.50. It's called The Last Campfire, or yeah, I think so. And it's very simple puzzle game type thing, but the graphics look good. They look like some of the newer Zelda, type graphics. But it's just there's like no fighting and nothing like that. It's just kind of figure out stuff and move to the next little area and go back and forth and solve the puzzles and collect items and stuff. Simple as hell. And sometimes your brain needs a little break from all the, Call of Duty and hardcore, So I ended up playing that last night for a couple hours. So I'll beat it before long, I'm sure. Something simple.
Show we watched last night
Which one? On The
on
show?
Netflix.
The Perfect Couple?
Oh my gosh, you guys! Like
Yeah.
That
we
shit is
literally,
wild.
yeah, we watch like we have 2 episodes left. Like we went in. Um, yeah,
That's really good.
it's really
It's
good.
like a who done it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yes.
Somebody died, and then the rest
What
of
was
the
that?
show
Not
is
like Knives
revealing
Out,
it.
that movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, not in that structure, but definitely definitely a good
Yeah. I've seen a
watch.
trailer for it. It looks really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So recommended, huh?
It's good. Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
perfect for this time of
On
year, you
Netflix,
know? Like,
so
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
definitely worth checking out. All
There you
right.
go. Sounds
man.
good. Let me throw our moving background up since it's not going to affect Hargeet. We're gonna get our background moving again. So,
Oh.
gosh,
There we go.
where to start? I guess a eulogy's in order, maybe. Gosh,
Vaya con Dios,
Vaya con
Concord.
Dios.
it lasted what 10 fucking days.
2 weeks
Well,
too long.
well, from the official open, that's not part of the beta, was
Okay.
a Friday, and the official end was the Friday, 2 Fridays after.
So 15.
Technically 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that it went night, and they didn't even wait like the whole day, right? So it's not like, hey, this is our last
no.
day alive. It was like, hey,
Unplugged.
we are going into our office in the morning, and then we will be unplugging this shit.
You're
was it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Somebody recorded himself playing like just while the game was supposed to be turned off, and then we were watching it live on the
Mhm.
stream, and I didn't expect it, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle of running or whatever, the screen just turned black, and it had like
Yeah.
a thing that said that it was the servers were down or whatever. I was like, oh man, that's
We
that
watched
moment.
it. We watched it happen, huh? We got to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That game was something else. It broke a lot of records. It left a lot of memories for sure.
Oh, and a lot of
So
ammo for the rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Like it's almost like an infinite ammo cheat that we just got. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
we can never run out, but it's also like a shield, right? So it's like an attack and a shield at the same time. You know, you can attack anybody at
But
any
what about
time.
that Concord?
What about that Concord?
Hargeet, the achievement unlocked.
The
We've
achievement
unlocked
unlocked. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then you
Did
can't.
not-
They can never talk bad.
Yes.
Oh, I read this clown. They can never talk bad about any of our stuff because what about that Concord though? Like, what are you talking about, dog? Who are you to speak? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Well,
Exactly.
You know,
listen,
did you know that Bleeding Edge, the game that everybody thought was dead, it had more concurrent players than Concord, but also it's still playable right now if you go and play the game.
you know what's not?
Concord.
Yeah.
They went night.
My God.
And
Oh
just
man.
so many posts. Shout out to Sean 786 for sending me a bunch of stuff. It was just like, they had to eat that apple.
They had to eat the apple. Look, it's funny, right? Because anything that does good is what they like. Anything that does bad, they want to sweep under the rug, right? So they were talking hella shit about Nintendo platform type games. Anytime Xbox had a Super Lucky's Tale or a Psychonauts, all these clowns, right? All the kitty stuff, kitty graphics. Look, oh my god, blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
Now, Astro Bot is out. And they can't take that robot cock out of their mouths. Oh, sorry, that's too far. This is not my show. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, you anything you want, buddy. You can take it anywhere.
But yeah, it's
No, careful what you say, WEBDAVE. Careful what you say.
I'm just saying. Now all of a sudden it's the cool thing, right? Now it's cool to play games, by yourself like your 5-year-old kid would. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Seems
Yeah.
a little weird.
It does. I mean, what kills me the most is that they're so put myself down here. Hargeet may drop out for a minute. He's trying to do some things with his internet, trying to get this camera to work better. But yeah, it's so I don't know. They just can't help themselves about wanting to play down Xbox and talk bad about that system and their ecosystem, and then they're the ones that are absolutely fucking tanking. I mean,
They are though.
they have one game right now that's doing pretty good. That's a Mario clone. It's not that good, man. Not that good.
It's really not.
A
Really
game that
not.
was free, and now you're paying
And
what,
now you pay.
$60 something dollars for it.
Mm-hmm.
A short game at that. Did we not hear enough about Hellblade 2 not being long enough? It being just compact into a 5-6 hour game, and now it's acceptable. The way the rules change is it's just ridiculous.
It's just their made up bullshit, right? It's all as long as it suits their needs and desire, that's the way they want to go, right?
As long as it suits
that's what it
PlayStation's
is.
narrative,
Mm-hmm.
what they can or cannot do, then
Yeah.
it's all good.
And that's
Facts.
it's crazy. I mean, who they think they're fooling? You know what I mean?
They're not. They're not fooling anybody except themselves, right?
Yeah.
They spread that shit amongst themselves, and those ponies, man, they listen to the head ponies in charge. You know what I'm saying? Head ponies in charge do a video saying some outlandish shit. They believe it as fact. Okay, fact. And then they run around and they harass everybody to make them think that they're right and you're wrong. It's like, dog. God damn. I just heard MBG today. Somebody clipped them
Mm-hmm. I think I got
saying
it.
that nobody spends the money on Xbox, right? So, like, yeah, he said, I can't say they don't buy games, but not enough of them do, right? And it's like, fam, hey, I don't know. Let's look at factual numbers. Last year, you guys sold a certain amount of games. In 1 year's time, you sold 20 million consoles, which means that there were 20 more million people who can buy games and spend money on games. Yet, after that year, after the extra 20 million people, all of you spent less and bought less games.
Yep.
How does that make sense? It does, because there was one part that went up. The live service, the microtransactions, 38% increase, because all those people want to do is buy free-to-play items that they can use for their skins and all that stuff. And I wonder who gets a lot of that money. Maybe when they're playing Warzone, yeah, that's going to be a nice big old Xbox, right?
Yes,
It just
it
fund
is.
us. But they cry and act like they're fucking telling you some real shit. Like, no, dog, the facts are the facts. The facts are facts. You know what the facts are? That way less consoles. Xbox makes more profit than PlayStation. How is that possible?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
Better
Don't
ecosystem
make
for
no
one thing.
sense. Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is. But you are
Good time.
CMoney is right on the money for sure on that one. I'm telling you.
Show me the money. Yeah, that's the one you used to play, right?
Let's see.
Here
That one
comes the
or
money.
this one.
Yes, yeah.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
The same McMahon, right? Oh my god.
Oh,
Yo.
oh yeah.
That's
That was fire.
hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh man. But you're absolutely right, because I mean, as much as people like, oh, I don't want this game to go here. I don't want this game to go here. I don't, I do like some exclusives. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that. The idea of that. I like to keep that. Maybe I'm old school, whatever. But a few things here and there. Okay, I get it. The mistake I think they made, and maybe they had to make it their point across or whatever, for regulators or whatever. But when Indy was announced, Hargeet's back. Me throw him back up here. Hargeet.
Yes. He's back.
There you go.
Let's go.
He's
Look at
back.
that.
He's
Any
moving.
better?
He is.
High def
Yes.
and everything.
For now.
Look
Okay.
at that.
I know you look so sexy.
There you go. You
Yeah.
didn't know. See? You're not messing around. Not messing
All right.
around.
So
Indy.
Yeah, so Indy, they announced that, and it was like, that was great. to me, I don't understand, and I'm sure there has to be some kind of reason that they made the announcement that it was coming, that it was a time release, and it was coming on the other platform later. There had to be some kind of either one of the agreement they made to get it on Game Pass. Yeah, we don't know the particulars. We know they had to go back in and rework the deal. We knew that because that came out in the trial, but we obviously don't know what the thing of the deal was. And maybe that was one of the things. Like, okay, cool, you can do a Game Pass and you can even do a timed exclusive, but you still have to announce that it's coming to the other platform because we want to make sure that we don't lose those sales, future sales. That could have been it. I don't know. It's just, it seemed like if they'd waited even a couple of weeks and then said, oh, by the way, or done it at the game show or something like that, you know, it just seemed to kind of like, it was like, you know, oh, we got a game coming, and it took away from us.
See, I feel like I think we say that, right? I think we say that, right?
Mhm.
But then imagine that's it. Like, play that scenario out. Okay. It gets announced, no PlayStation mentioned.
Yep.
There just been rumors leading right up to it, right? That Indy was going. Imagine how many people were going to be like, look, it didn't get announced, right? Ha ha ha. It's coming to Xbox only. It's not going over there. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, we forgot. It is going over there.
By the way, little note with a heart at the end. By the way, Indy's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah. Look, I think when you look at the situation that happened and you compare it to Doom, right? I think they saw what happened with Doom and they said, you know what? It's easier to just rip the Band-Aid because you know what? People talk all this crap about what games are coming and all this stuff, right? Nobody ever talks about Doom. There's not a pony out there that says, ha, suckers, we're getting Doom as well.
Yep.
Right? They don't, because there was no big hoopla about it. They didn't show it to us and then go ahead and make us say, hey, it's only on Xbox and only on, you know, Windows Store. No. Or in Steam. No. They went and they just said, boom, here it is. It's everywhere. Right?
I also just love how
It
everybody
ripped the
was just
Band-Aid.
busy being up in arms about it rather than listen, Indy was supposed to be on all platforms. The fact that Phil took the time and the money to go ahead and figure out this contract, make some changes. These are the changes that were made.
Yep.
We should be happy about the fact that we're getting it first in Game Pass.
I am.
We're getting it this year, right? They're not getting it till 2025. We understand now what took place when he was doing his negotiations, right? So now that's clear. It is what it is, honestly.
Yeah.
If they had not gone ahead and Phil didn't go ahead and figure this out, it would have been the same as Doom, as you stated, CMoney, and nobody would have thought a damn thing about it. So that was not a win for the ponies. That was a win for us. And I think it was smart. The game comes out December 9th, right before the holidays, for them to get that time with Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And then they're going to go ahead and fund our next Game Pass game when they start paying money for Indy. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's let the ponies pay. I love it. Feed us.
70%.
Wait, aren't we talking about Concord?
Oh yeah, no, we're still on Concord.
Well, you disappeared. So when you disappear, things turn into different things, bro. You gotta,
no. We'll get back to that. I was just trying to make a point. So we got a super chat, actually a couple super chats of members real quick. So let's get to those real quick. Hargeet, since you're back.
Yeah, General Spartan, member for 6 months. What a crazy weekend.
Spartan,
My Bears and what was it? Sorry,
Illinois.
Oh, sorry.
I
No, it's like I don't know if you were saying something else. What a crazy weekend. My Bears and Illinois won. I'm assuming Illinois won. Space Marine 2 kick ass, and the COD beta is insane.
It is. Amen to that.
Yeah. Adidas, $2. Concord meat twerking burger. Web check, DM.
That's wild.
All right, I would.
Did you already check his DM?
My DM. Yeah,
Okay,
we'll check my DM.
And then we got just a member for 9 months from KJ Wars.
I mean, you renew that.
Wars, what's going on,
buddy.
man?
Thank you so much. And just to stress that we do have membership. If you want to join yourself, it's literally just $1. That is our membership, is $1. And the reason we have it so low is because we want as many people as we can to get in there and join us. And if you want to renew, cool. And we do. People are nice enough to give gifted ones, which are cool. And then if you do subscribe or gifted, you get all these emojis, which I just dropped. If you are on YouTube, so it's not obviously on X, not yet anyway. Supposedly they're working on some things, but for now it's there. And I have, I don't know if people know about this, but you can actually download if you have it's like several different like a Google TV or different and a Fire Stick things like that. There's actually now an X app that you can download to your TV, and it'll play like if somebody uploads videos and stuff. You can just sit there and stroll them and watch the videos that normally would just watch on your phone or whatever. You can now watch on the X channel and watch them on your TV. Yep. So that's another way you can actually do it. In fact, so we are right now going out on YouTube, and we're also going out on X and on the X TV channel app as well. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that's free, baby. Enjoy. Let's see.
$3.99.
So Hargeet, I've got on the screen here. I don't know if you can read any of that from Willie Gamer. Just it didn't age well.
Yes, I really cannot stress enough just how utterly perfect #Concord is. Negativity this game received before even release is one of the biggest travesties in gaming. I feel partially responsible, and it sickened me, to be honest. I hope so much it succeeds, and folks, give it a chance. Well, you know.
That did not age
That did
well.
not take place.
I guess people didn't listen.
And people now realize how exposed this dude is. Because if this was a perfect game to you, damn,
That's rough.
that's rough. All 36 of you.
But even
who
that,
think this way.
it still pales in comparison to what Herman said.
Mm-hmm.
And here's his quote. Concord might be one of the greatest multiplayer games of the modern era. This has the potential to overtake Horizon as PlayStation's most important franchise of all time. Expect to see a lot more Concord in the future. That's from Herman Holst.
Mm-hmm.
So question, does that mean that they're fully prepared for their future after Concord, considering that they thought that they were going to be doing so much more Concord? Or are they once again scrambling to figure out what they're going to do next?
There's so much fun in that.
Right?
That's hilarious.
We
bro.
were probably going to get Concord Lego.
You know what?
Yeah. Maybe that's the way they come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right? They're planning. That's what they said. There'll be more.
Oh my
But
God.
PlayStation's most important franchise of all time is Horizon.
That's why they're bringing it day one to Nintendo Switch.
To Nintendo.
That's why.
Yes.
That's how important it is that they want to put it everywhere.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You can't write this stuff. It's so good.
No.
It is.
That's a problem,
It
bro.
is good.
Shall we do the eulogy? The eulogy was so good.
Go right ahead.
This is the eulogy I wrote for them. We had a whole bunch of them on night shift, but this is the one I wrote. We are gathered here today to say farewell to Concord, the video game that captured the imaginations of very few players. It was a game that sought to bring down many a live game, a true testament to the pointlessness of PlayStation's live service game ambition. Concord was more than just a video game. It was a shared vision of Herman, Jim, and the team at Firewalk. One that invited players to explore, to cooperate, and to build something greater than themselves, but somehow failed miserably to do so. In a world often divided, Concord presented an alternative, a place where no one cared to go, where creativity failed to inspire, and where the handful of players had a voice in shaping its future, aka a fast death. For many of us, Concord was an expected failure, but the level of failure was unexpected by almost everyone. While its journey has now come to an end, the legacy of Concord will live on in the memories of those who ventured into its world, and especially for those who didn't bother. It taught us the importance of not forcing a pay-to-play live service hero shooter in a landscape full of free-to-play ones that are better. And even though the handful of players who bought this game can no longer log in and continue their adventures, the failure of Concord will live on as the biggest large game failure in gaming history. Finally, E.T. can take a rest as the worst game in history. Concord proudly assumes the crown of worst failure in gaming history. Let us not remember Concord for its final day, but for the countless years of joy it will bring to our lives when we recall how big a failure PlayStation is in doing live service games. As we say goodbye, let us carry forward the spirit that Concord embodied, the doomed attempt at live service games at PlayStation. Rest in peace, Concord. You may be gone, but you will never be forgotten by every Xbox fan from here on throughout eternity. We thank you for your service.
Good job, Hargee.
Vaya
Good
con
job.
Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios. That was beautiful.
That's
That was perfect. Yes.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
And here's what it's like playing Concord right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And Halo says,
Extermination.
Another Halo killer
Another
gone.
Halo killer. Another Halo killer.
I love it. I love it.
May it rest in
my
peace.
God.
Oh man. Yeah, it
That's wild.
pretty brutal. Welcome out the over 200 people that we have here. In fact, I'm going to throw up a quick little little footage just to play this because it's I don't we'll never see this again, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Holy shit, look at those moves.
An amazing graphics.
Wow, how? Yeah, top notch.
Wow. Okay.
They got
Too
the
bad it
con
wasn't
part
longer.
of the name right. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a con.
Definitely a con.
Sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Definitely a con.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Went the way of
Pre-order
the airplane.
starting. June
Early
6th,
access. Oh,
2024.
never mind. Oh, dang. I was
Wow.
excited for a second. And big shout out to
So-
Farq you for upping his membership again. Go ahead, Seaman.
So
Go ahead.
do you know it just said that you could start pre-ordering it June 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So from availability to non-availability
Yep.
was 3 months total
Yes.
to the day.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's about how much time we have for Indiana Jones comes out
Mhm.
in Game
Ooh.
Pass. Included in Game Pass.
Day one.
Mhm.
Interesting. No.
What went wrong?
Yeah,
Everything.
as I
Where do we
watch this,
begin,
I
right?
I say to myself, like, how did this not survive? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did this not capture the hearts of everyone who played it with these character designs? Oh,
So unique.
yeah. So
The world is just is captivating.
and those
Yeah.
particle effects, unstoppable. Unstoppable. Yeah.
Oh, my
Whoa.
goodness.
Everybody wants to be that dude. You know what? This is great. Yeah. God damn. I
Well,
can't even pretend to keep
C-Money?
talking about it. This
No.
is a problem.
See money?
Yes.
Not
sir.
anymore.
No.
No.
Not anymore, indeed.
All right, we got a couple of super chats. Let's well, after this play. And by the way, Hargit, I'm going to have to get you to write my eulogy now. Thanks, buddy. There you go. My famous author, Hargeet Chani. There you go.
Yes.
That's right.
Let's hope it's a long time before you have to read it. That's all I'm saying.
Razer
goodness.
Ultron AC for life. $5. WebDave, you should do a 4-hour Xbox TTS Super Show with CMoney, Doodle, Dirt, Sean, Ray, and Hargeet. Maybe it could be an annual event. Hey,
Ooh.
Possibility.
A lot of
Could do something like
TTS.
that.
The
Yeah.
Super Bowl of Dirt Smack. I mean, but let's be honest. I mean, C Money and Doodle and Hargee do a show every week that's just like that. Just saying.
Adding in Dirt, Sean, Ray. Yeah.
Yeah,
do
add in
that.
some guests and
It'd be like an 8-hour show if we had all
I
those
know
in
it
here.
would be.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
We might
Yeah, it would have to be
clock in
like
for that one.
right after the Jude showcase stuff ends, right? So he gets like just say, "Oh, well, this is what Sony said, nothing, and this is what Nintendo said, oh my god, and this is what Xbox said, oh my god, and then this is what Keeley thought, and yeah, whatever."
Yeah, what? No one cares about
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
I'm sorry. Was that loud? Oh goodness.
Boss Mod put 4 hours and put a bed over there. Like, go. Can't last that long, bro. That's another
Pause.
normal day in the life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's
yes.
funny.
Yes, I
Can't last
do.
that long.
Yes, I do. Oh my goodness.
Excellent.
Oh goodness. Oh, we got more super chats and more memberships. Holy
There
Christ!
you are.
Yeah, right. You are $5.
homie.
If you're not playing the new Starfield DLC on September 30, you're not a real gamer. PS players are not real gamers by their own logic. Hashtag Sony too broke to make PS6. Ooh. Well, yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow if they're not too broke to make the PlayStation 5 Pro, right?
Tomorrow we're
that's
supposed to
right.
hear,
It's
right?
coming.
That was the
Hopefully,
leak day,
we'll
the
see.
9th. Supposedly in the blog post. We'll see. We'll see.
So special. So special. Such a special moment.
Big shout out to
Spartan,
Spartan.
the homie.
Yeah,
What's up,
Spartan.
man?
5 WebDave memberships. Thank you, man.
That's right. Let's see who they went to. Boss Mod Lethal Papa. Yo, Boss Mod, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Royal Boyle 78. I don't have my glasses on, guys, so this is just a nightmare. Let's see here. Coach Hooded Canuck. Canadian
Yep.
guy, I guess. Okay.
Canuck.
Let's see. Jeremy. And I think-
Losang.
Little song.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Edward Lafferty. Sorry, to mess you at the beginning there. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, congratulations, guys. And since you do have those, you do have access to now all these cool emojis. And if you're having emoji envy, all you have to do is become a member for $1. And we did add a brand new emoji this last week. And in fact, we'll throw a bunch of them up here for Hargeet because he likes his My Little Pony. So it's it's a My Little Pony with the tears coming out of its eyes. So that's the new one right there. Oh, I see it there. Doodle's got it right there. Exactly.
That's awesome.
The tears. The Concord
My
tears.
little pony,
Yes!
my little pony.
What I did to the tail.
That's hilarious.
I love it. There you go.
Boy.
We just have a little fun. Having a little fun. We got another super chat. Let's not Spartan, thank you so much, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And your generosity is beyond. Thank you so much.
All right. Avocab 72, $5. Via con Dios means go with God.
Vaya con
Why
Dios.
would you want to via con Dios? Yeah, you're right in Spanish. Why would you want to send God this crap?
Hey, listen.
So they can
Hell,
toss
yeah.
it down.
Points there,
You know?
man, but
It's like an alley.
we're just being
You know what I'm
nice.
saying?
It's via con
You-
Dios.
Right?
We're just being
Right?
nice.
We're
You
good- we're
send
good
him up
people.
and
We're
he
just being
drops
nice.
him down. You know what I'm saying? We're not the ones that can judge. Only he can judge, right? So we send it there and let him do his business. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Keep
Well, I
it
mean,
going.
if God is
Pretty cool.
all knowing and all doing, then therefore God decided that this was something to be made. And therefore we say,
Yeah.
God, take it back, please.
Please do something else with it.
My God,
We don't want it.
And
that's hilarious.
thanks to Adidas 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's so awesome.
Work burger. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Pony size. Concord. That's great. That's
Mhm.
great. High quality. High quality indeed.
That's the stuff.
Slap the meat on the table. I mean, what? Anyway.
Slap the meat on the table.
They're eating good, those ponies. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Oh my
Yeah, they're
God.
eating something, all right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's funny, yo. That's funny.
Oh goodness. So have we have we beat this horse to death, or we want to talk any more about Concord?
I mean, I think Concord, served its purpose for us. So
Yes.
I'm always gonna be thankful that this game was made. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Made and released and not canceled. And just always remember that they canceled this game after birth. Okay, 2 weeks after birth. Remember that they also killed The Last of Us and the Spider-Man Online and the Twisted Metal. And we saw even there was an infamous game that was like a crossover, a prototype or something that got canceled, all for this game to live. And then 12 days later, they put a gun to his head and made it go night-night. So, Sony's in great shape. Sony's in great shape. They
Yeah,
got
for sure,
got
for sure. They're
nothing,
gonna make.
nothing
They're
but
gonna
good
be all right.
things. Nothing but good things in their
Yeah.
future.
If only Xbox can figure it out the way that
I know.
PlayStation has, right?
Yeah.
Who knows
Well, let's not
what
even
else
go
is
there.
gonna
If only.
is gonna get affected by this Concord shit. We'll see. We'll see.
Concord
Lot
killed
of
that
money.
horse already, right? The dead horse is because of Concord. So we don't need to kill it
Facts.
Yes.
anymore.
I'll have to agree with what Brian said. That I think Sony has definitely lost their way.
They
They
have.
definitely
But they
have.
did bring out Astro,
but it
and
was-
now all these frauds who think that kid games are kid games and don't want to play kid games, suddenly they want to play kid games. All right,
Oh, I mean, listen, Astro is
Love it.
just the best thing since sliced bread. Best game ever made.
it's so
It's a
good.
masterpiece, Hargeet. How dare you? All this time we thought that ponies wanted,
Hypocrisy.
right? That they wanted these cinematic games, these amazing, beautiful games, right?
Mhm.
Gut-wrenching stories, but no, they just wanted. They want
They
to
want to smile from beginning to end.
Yes,
Yes.
like the Joker.
That's what they
That
want.
Joker smile. Let's
what they
go.
Dude, there's a video out there showing scene by scene how Astro literally ripped off
Yep.
Mario.
Saw it. Mario. Yep. Saw it.
And
Saw
Fall
it.
Guy. Fall Guy too.
Like, oh
Yeah.
my god! Like
That's the one I was showing you
seriously?
earlier. Remember, babe? The one I told you
Yes.
that literally scene by scene they showed you each
Ugh,
thing that they
so
ripped, not
bad.
only from Mario but from Nintendo in general, because
Yeah.
they show
Yeah.
all the different games that they
Who would
pulled
have
from
thought
Nintendo.
that the ponies just needed a Switch?
Well,
That's
I
all
know
they
all those
wanted.
those PlayStation diehards are definitely going to buy themselves a Switch because they're going to play the next Mario, obviously, right?
I mean,
I'm going to
yes,
keep
that's what
receipts,
they're
folks.
into.
All of you who say that Astro is so important and so great and it's the best game ever, I need to see you playing Mario when it comes out. I need to see you playing Mario.
So have you seen
We
this?
expected.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I watched
Oh,
that
boy.
earlier.
We'll play a few seconds of this.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. Astro Bot on the Switch too. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Astro Bot on the Switch too.
think he wants it.
I
He
think
wants it
so.
bad.
He's really contemplating what he's
perfect.
gonna say.
Because
Smart moves.
Didn't think those movies were smart, but this one he likes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing that would really be missing is all the DualSense functionality. That could be a problem. Why? Well, here's my thought on it, right? Here's my thought
We got to
on
hear
the
this.
idea of Astro Bot on the Switch too. I'm thinking
I'm
Astro Bot could work on the Switch too because, well, what Astro Bot is, I think, automatically appeals to the Nintendo audience because the Nintendo audience is very much used to getting like 3D platformers like this, and they like that. And I feel like, so just from a gameplay standpoint, it makes sense. From an aesthetic standpoint, it makes sense. But if we think about why Sony is putting Lego Horizon on the Switch, I mean, people have said to me it's because of Lego. And like, well, I guess maybe that's true. And I don't know if it is, but one of the things that I do know is true is Sony is hoping this is a way to expose a new audience, the entire Nintendo audience, to the Horizon franchise. And that's what's so funny to me and fascinating is that the idea of Astro Bot is you put Astro Bot on the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 sells tens of millions of units, maybe one of the best selling consoles ever, the fastest selling consoles ever. Anybody who picks up Astro Bot on the Switch, they're being heavily exposed to like all of Sony's IP. And
Really?
you know,
Huh.
I just think that
Well, what
could
you guys
be
were just
something
talking
that
about.
Sony.
Ah, yes.
Oh, you found it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, FarQ,
Yeah.
for sending it to me. So yeah. So well, I don't know that they necessarily need Astrobot, considering they already have Mario.
Why would they want what it appears to be, according to them? They call it, they're saying it's like Mario. We're talking about a knockoff. So why would they want a PlayStation game filled with freaking PlayStation consoles in it and controllers and characters? Listen, Nintendo fans are pissed. They're pissed that they're comparing this freaking Astro Bot to Mario. It's annoying to me.
Dude, it's crazy how much of it is so blatantly taken.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like,
yeah, which
so
is why when I was seeing all
blatantly.
these videos, I'm like, oh come on, this is absolutely a ripoff of Nintendo. Come on,
Yeah.
like they're not hiding it. 100%, they're just ripping off Nintendo. Come on.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
wild.
look how much it looks like a tease, dude. That's
Dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Yep.
But the ponies will glaze the hell. At this point, the ponies and pony bots will glaze the hell out of this
Yep.
game as if it's the second coming.
You know, and the funny
Oh
thing
my
is they'll
God.
tell me like all these new mechanics and it does all these cool things. I'm like, dude, do you have any idea what Mario has been doing for 40 years? Like, just shut up.
yeah.
It's freaking ridiculous. But the whole Lego Horizon situation, listen, they're trying to reach that audience. They're trying to get the Nintendo fans to go ahead and spend that money, right? This
Yep.
is not about, exposing them to what Horizon is and telling them the story. They're like, how are we going to go ahead and make money because the ponies are not enough? I don't understand how it just doesn't simmer. Like, Toroki
Yeah.
said it. They need the money. They're trying to reach that audience. You guys
I
are
think
not
Doodle-
priority anymore.
You hit it on the head. The problem here is why would anybody in Nintendo care about any property from PlayStation at all? Right?
Exactly.
I barely touch PlayStation and could give two craps about, oh, I found this controller they used to have. Oh, they had this character 18 years ago. I don't care. What does that have to do with me? Nothing. Right? So it's not like it's its own universe. It's a universe full of stuff that matters to people who play on PlayStation. That's not useful if you're going to go to other systems, right? If you want to, and this I think is why they were saying, the developers are saying, we don't need to have it be PlayStation centric. We can do the same design work and have an actual game universe that is on its own. That would make more sense to go to Switch or anything else, right? That is one of the problems with this. I think most of the people who love this game, yes, it's got good mechanics that they stole from Nintendo. Fair enough. On top of that, it's nostalgia. That's what you keep hearing. Oh, I see.
Absolutely
This
is.
thing I did like 20 years ago on my PlayStation. Oh, I did this thing in 25 years ago on my PlayStation. I don't care. I don't care. PlayStation to me was the enemy. They came and hacked against Nintendo and Sega and killed them. So
Yep.
I never
Yep.
really liked PlayStation because of that. They came into my industry and fucked it. So like, screw you, PlayStation. So I was like, go away. I don't even want to talk to you. Right. And I don't know how people latched on, but they did. Fine. Good enough. But I'm like, no, you came after Nintendo. You came after Sega. You came after everybody else. They all died and you had to survive. Screw you. So I very rarely touched PlayStation. Right. Yet they want to go and tell me all about their crap. I don't care. I don't care. So I don't know how many people on Nintendo are going to say, oh, that's a Nintendo PlayStation. Sorry, that's a PlayStation 3. Oh, I don't care. What does that have to do with me? I'm on Nintendo, yo.
Bro, understand, outside of the PlayStation ecosystem, imagine this shit. This is what people are trying to they're trying to act like the word Astro Bot means anything to anyone outside of PlayStation. As soon as you put that shit
Right?
on another platform, that is,
It's
if
gonna
you
have
were
to
a
make its own
kid
way.
at Blockbuster looking to rent a game and that stupid ass robot was on the box, you were not picking up that game to rent. Okay, you were saying that looks fucking bullshit. You're like, that looks so stupid. Why would nobody's gonna want that shit? It's generic. It's generic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If that just showed up on the Xbox dashboard, if
Oh my
people didn't
goodness.
know that it was on PlayStation and it just showed up on the Xbox dashboard one day, you wouldn't even click to watch the trailer. You wouldn't even click to watch the trailer. This is a made-up world that the ponies and the media live in, that they think that this is somehow some great shit. It's not. There's nothing special about him. There's nothing special about the game. You know how many competent platformers release every year that are probably just as good, if not better than Astro Bot, but because it doesn't have a big name brand attached to it, no one looks at it or no one cares. That is Astro Bot if you put him anywhere other than Xbox. I mean, I'm sorry, anywhere other than PlayStation. You put him anywhere else, he is the most irrelevant little fucking robot ever known to mankind.
Put Astro Bot on Xbox, and if it was an Xbox game, it would not be getting the praise that it's getting today.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely not.
Not even
1000% agreed,
close, bro. Not even
And
close.
everyone out there crying and screaming that Xbox should be taking notes and making this type of game. If they did, they would not buy it. That's the reality.
Yeah, I'm
Is
good
there's
with that.
this idea that Xbox has to continue to follow suit with what PlayStation is and what they dictate the industry to be. It's not. They're not the same.
Yeah,
They're not the
exactly.
same.
They're not, dude. They're not. It's all
Yeah.
lies, man. It's all lies, and it's all these people who are playing you. The most of the media who's so obsessed with this game are Nintendo dudes. That's what, bro. Jeff Grubb has a podcast called Nintendogs. Okay, he's a Nintendo dude. The game looks like a quote unquote PlayStation version of a Nintendo game. Of course, he's happy with it. It reminds him of a Nintendo game, and he has to review it, so he's happy. Yo, just do yourself a favor and look back at the last Astro Bot that came free. No one was glazing that shit, and that shit got a 90. Okay, I saw somebody posted that this game has joined the other 3 games that PlayStation released that were 90 and above.
Yes.
Include the fucking other Astro into this list. They didn't include the Astro that was a 90.
Astro did not matter at that time. It was free, and the
Exactly.
ponies love to pay for their games. Come on, man. They love to pay for their games. Okay?
Hargit, you got to read that one out loud.
Jeff said Astro is his heart.
Oh my gosh.
From
Oh my
Adidas.
God,
Oh my
no.
God.
No.
Oh,
well, if that's
They
not indicator for game of the year, I don't know what is. Oh,
Right?
goodness. Here,
We gotta find that
super
scene
chat.
from like there's a scene from like Aliens or something that they have like this thing and then they're like pulling it out of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like huge, they just keep pulling and it won't stop. Like it takes forever for it to come out. That is Astro Bot inside of these dudes, bro. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, yo.
It's true. It's true.
That shit is
my
so
goodness.
deep inside of them, yo. It's crazy.
Yo,
Oh my
they
god.
Dan Lazaro, $5. So I guess you have a choice. You want a console war, or do you want to just give me a gun? Hargeet Wick. Nice.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
It's true, bro. It's true. It's so crazy.
Oh
It's so
wow.
crazy. And again,
And look, I'm sure the game
we
is good.
try to. Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Yes,
we're trying to.
it's not
like,
about
it's
the
not
game.
about the game being fine to play, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's about the
But
duplicity. and all
it's
the freaking
okay for a game
hypocrisy.
just to be a good game, but because it's associated with PlayStation, you don't have to glaze it. You don't have to sit there and pretend that it's the fucking second coming, bro. It's not.
Exactly.
It's not. I don't care who's your favorite podcaster telling you that this is the best game ever. No, it's fucking not.
You can
okay?
freaking see
It's
it.
not.
It's more of that free game that they had.
Bro,
That's
Yeah,
it.
like
Space Marine just released. That shit is way better than this goddamn game.
Are they not
So-
talking about? They're not talking about Space Marine. They're not talking about Age of
No.
Mythology.
Why
No,
would
I mean
they?
they're
Of
all
course
about the devs. How can we overlook these other games?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
all
And
about
they're
the
trying
devs,
to-
right?
they're trying to glaze over the fact that Concord died.
Right.
Exactly.
What the
I said, yo,
Concord died?
yo, those ponies and pony bots brought out the most powerful Swiffer ever. And just
Yo.
whoosh, swipe that shit right out of existence, yo. It's
So on the
crazy.
comparison to the other ones, I don't know if you saw what King David did, but basically he played the PSVR version, right? And said the first boss is literally, and you can see videos of it, literally ripped from that game and put into this one. So it's a 1-to-1. They just took the boss and put it in this one. It's like they didn't even bother to change it at all. It's just literally the same freaking thing. You're like, you guys never played this? So a couple of reviewers actually caught that because they played both, right? And most of the reviewers had no idea because they never even touched the PSVR one. I bet you most of them didn't even play the freaking freebie that came with PS5.
Right.
And they're like, oh, this is a brand new thing. It's like, no, it's not. It copied so much from their own game. And then they literally ripped off freaking Mario. I don't know how many of the same reviewers who are playing this on PlayStation have played any of the Nintendo games. Because honestly, I'm looking at videos and I'm like, yep, that's from that one, and that's from that one, and that's from that one. I'm like, do you not see the obvious?
These are closeted Nintendo dudes, bro.
Guys, and the fact
they're
that
in the closet.
Yeah.
They're in the Nintendo closet. Okay. They're finally out and they didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just they came out and they're like, oh my God, I love this game. This is the greatest thing ever. Like, bitch, Nintendo releases a new one every fucking year.
Exactly. And they're far more
talking
imaginative,
about.
and they do more stuff. And you're like, come on, just seriously, for the 15-hour game you have here, and Mario games are like 40 hours long. Give me a break. Not even close. Whatever.
Exactly.
That's a problem.
Exactly.
It's a
We got a new
problem,
super
guys.
chat there, Hargeet.
Yeah.
Jay
Jay Reezy,
Reezy.
$5.
Yo.
I asked 3 ponies if they were going to pick up Astro Bum. One of them said, heck no. The other 2 never heard of the character. What do you think that means? Look, it's been picking up in sales. Like, I don't know how often this updates. Maybe it's daily, but on the PlayStation Store over the last couple of days, it's gone up. So now it's number 5, behind Space Marine 2, and then Call of Duty 2K 25 and Fortnite.
I think it's fluctuating because actually a little earlier today it was up to number 2 on the PlayStation Store bestsellers that I have.
Okay. Let me just refresh
now,
again. Yeah, it's still at 5.
So
I don't know how often this updates, right? So I'm just looking at like the by best selling right now but I think that's a daily snapshot. So, but that's where it is.
Yeah, see, I have it on 4 right now in bestsellers.
Okay,
I have it on 4 on mine. So,
that's kind of like it's not bad. That's pretty good. I just don't know what that means as far as
Well, remember that
how much
Sea of Thieves,
sold, right?
Sea of Thieves was at number 1 for a while.
Yeah.
And
ended up at about 1 million.
Came out to be about 1 million, right?
Yeah, so that's the problem with those kind of statistics. I don't know what that really means. It could mean that all those games sold like 50,000, 20,000, 30,000, and 10, right? I don't know, right? So until we get official numbers,
see if
it's
we get
hard
numbers.
to tell. Yeah.
Well, we'll know by the weekend, right? So this game already came out on Friday. So Monday, if we don't have some type of brag tweet, then it was nothing to brag about. Like, understand that that's the reality. If there's no brag tweet, then that's what happened. Tomorrow's the day. First of all, by the first day, okay, if it was popping, we would have got one already. Okay,
and that was definitely not happening. It was down near 9 or 10.
Exactly.
On PlayStation.
So word of mouth is getting some of these ponies, Nintendo curious, right? So they're going ahead and they're diving in a little bit. But again, even that doesn't launch it to 1, right? Even that doesn't launch it to number 1. So again, the reality of what I see, unless they're doing so well, like unless it's so good that they just want to announce on Monday that there's 10 million people who bought it, right? That's the only way.
That's the problem. Like that. What is number 1 for a platform that struggles to hit 1 mil?
Yo,
come on,
Stellar Blade, all the games that they were glazing haven't done jack shit.
And that is with the media and freaking Twitter support. Everybody out there
with the Xbox dudes, the Xbox dudes go lifting, bro.
This is the game we didn't know we needed. Somehow they didn't know they needed it, right? No one knew. Apparently, we thought the industry was trying to move forward. We didn't know that we were trying to compete with Leapfrog. Had we known that shit, then Phil wouldn't have bought all those studios. Come on, Captain out there telling people to go buy this $60 game, the same shit that was free a couple of days ago. It's still in there. It's freaking free. Go play the old one. Listen, I understand that PlayStation's in trouble. They have to charge for the game. I thought it's a creative, it's a good game. Yes, for PlayStation. As a bonus, you go ahead, you give God of War, you go ahead, you give freaking Ghost of Tsushima, the freaking Horizon bitch. You go ahead, NyQuil, I call her because it's a freaking snooze. You go ahead, you give them all these damn games, and then you throw in Astro Bot. Okay, great. Look at this. Look at this. A palate cleanser. But not like this. Don't do the ponies like this. This is their only game. This is what you're giving them. This is what you can afford. And everybody's out there eating it up. Like, yeah, guys, go get this shit. Come on, man. It's like they freaking circle jerk each other and then they go on Twitter like, yes, let's freaking let's go ahead and blaze Astro Bot with this shit. No.
Now we have a civil war. But anyways, Creed 20 Blaster, €2. By the way, Astro Bot is Mario, Foam Stars is Splatoon. Yeah, that's true. And Destruction All Stars was Rocket League. And what else do they have? Babylon's Fall was just bad. And then
dude, that's all they do. That's all PlayStation does, bro. That's all they do. Think about it. They canceled anything that didn't have something that was successful out there that they could point to and compare it. That's it. They kept everything that they could try to be like, oh shit, there's an Overwatch. Literally, we know for a fact that they started making this game with Overwatch. Oh shit, what's on the screen?
So Abdel seems to think it won't do as much as 3 million. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Abdel sent me this but he said read some of the comments. We'll scroll down here and see what some of these comments.
Yeah, I don't know how well it'll sell. It's hard to tell. I don't know, man.
Listen, we did a stream this past Friday, and it was over 6 hours. You could have played and beat the freaking game in that time. I don't understand. I don't think it's gonna go ahead and I'll sell it. The ponies are out there just, excited that they have something to brag about on Twitter. That's literally it. They're just excited. They don't have to face the Concord mess that's going on right now.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Who was out here throwing bombs and shit. He's like, I got my copy though. He's not fucking around. He's ready to go. Oh,
yeah, I guess we didn't talk about the civil war of PlayStation fans.
Mm-hmm.
Right after
pony
Concord's failure.
Oh, I think I got that video.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know I have it. You talking about oh my gosh, what is his name?
Porter Rock?
Porter Rock?
That's him. That's him.
He's calling it now. There's a civil war.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. I hate it when it does this. Let me scroll to it again. Why won't you not?
You know what? And just so you know, while we're waiting for that, shout out to Abdel for doing exactly what we said makes sense, right? You go out and you say, all right, that Astro Bot, that looks pretty good. Buys the game, says, hey, I got the game. And that's it. He's not sitting there glazing the fuck out of it, sitting every moment of his life talking about how this has changed his life, brought him back to his childhood.
I've never known joy like this before.
Couldn't imagine a world where this game didn't exist. Shout out to our boy Abdel.
Meanwhile, the ponies are just fighting each other.
Yeah.
Over the mess that PlayStation is.
Here we go.
Let's go.
So, J-Dog, they are dog shit at multiplayer. Dog shit. Bleeding Edge is better than Sony's own attempts. This shit is garbage, bro. Let's stop the cap. They suck. Listen, Jordan, got it. You tried your hand in basketball. It's cute. You got your little pinstripes. You swung your little bat in the batting cage. Shut your ass, get back on the court, and win some championships. There you go. You had your little bands. You got a little cute. Little cute. Yeah, no. Jordan didn't get good.
Even your Jordan
did not get good. Jordan did not get good in baseball. He did not get good.
Listen,
he went like this.
At the same time.
He took this.
Yeah.
He took his cap. He took his cap.
Even listen to
went
each
like
other
this
talk.
and walked away in shame. Went back to what he does best. Suck J-Dog.
Going to try.
They are dog shit.
To which I created my
yeah,
nice
though.
little thing, right? Here we go. Oh.
Yes.
The pony.
This is without the music, so we don't get struck. Pony.
You don't have some non. Can you, Dave? You don't got some non. Don't you can have some music you can play in the background from StreamYard just to give it a little.
Sure.
Just to get a little feeling. PlayStation 5. Concord.
Let's see here.
Oh, that makes It is a period of civil war. The stables have divided in two. The ponies have had a string of failures like Destruction All-Stars, Factions 2, Spider-Man, Multiverse, Twins of Metal, Babylon's Fall, and Foam Stars. The latest skirmish in Concord has left the stables empty. Their last hope lies in Fair Games and Marathon. Will the ponies stay in the PlayStation stables? Will they run free to other places? The console war continues, or does it? Man,
I love that.
quality.
I absolutely love that.
That is high quality.
Hargee, if you got an app that does that, I got a script I'm going to send you for you to do that.
Oh
for,
yeah,
for
there's
a
plenty
clip.
online that do those.
That is hilarious. Oh goodness, killer music there.
That was
Excuse me.
beautiful.
See.
That was
We'll see.
beautiful.
That was absolutely beautiful. That was wonderful. Oh my goodness. It's called putting salt in the wounds, folks. That's what that is. That's what that is. We try to keep it as a good a reality here as we can because there's so many. Like I said,
man.
hey, look, there's people out there that are fans of video games. I'm a fan of video games. I have a PlayStation, but it collects a lot of dust because for me, there's only really one really good game on it, and that's Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, but that's the game.
Ghost of Tsushima
Some of
is
this
not easy
close,
to
bro. I just got an
Yes, no.
email from GameStop that said they're giving an extra $25.
Yes.
So when I looked up the PlayStation 5 and it's $385,
Yep.
and then 25,
Nice.
410. That's not a bad, pay
Mm.
five and change with tax, right? Get back 410.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Obviously,
I might have
store
to drop a
credit,
couple of
but-
these motherfuckers down. You know what I'm saying? I just might.
Hey, I
Yeah.
got my Series X is also up at 385. Awesome.
There you
I've
go.
got it ready to go. I just got to get out to
Did you do it yet?
No,
You
I
gotta
just got to
get
get it out there. So I took out the console last night, so it's all ready to go. I just got to now go to GameStop. And,
So if you,
turn it in.
so just so the audience knows, if you're interested in buying an exclusively owned console by the one and only Hargeet Chani for an additional
Yes.
$100 of what he would normally get out of it, you let him know. He'll even autograph it for you and send it to you.
Right?
Oh my.
The
Hargeet.
Hargeet Chani edition.
If
To
you wanna
be
get it, fair
discussed
enough.
in his.
I'm trading
his
it in towards
Discord.
a 2 terabyte. I want to get the 2 terabyte.
There you go. There you
It's
go. Well, you
stunning.
can still, if you get cash for it, honey, you can do whatever you want with it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like, right, whatever. I have no other use for it. So I was like, why not just trade that one in?
There you go. But then something
Get
gets
the value.
something special. I'm just kidding. Okay, we got holy shit. Let me flip back over here real quick. We have our chat has lost their minds, and I love it. All right, so let's see where to start it. Where's the last one? Okay, so I think this is the one we need to read next.
All right, Spartan661, $5. Concord is the best failure in gaming history for the Sony PlayStation to happen for the uneducated casuals. Think for yourself and buy an Xbox and try it. Yeah.
I mean, those are words to live by right there.
Did we get this one?
Absolutely. Yes, we did do that one.
Yes,
Yep.
we did. We got that one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we have more right here. So
Dayreezy, $2. Porter. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Is Donatello's premature baby bro? Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm just saying. I'm just super
Damn.
chat. That's all right.
I'm not
Spartan.
calling the guy that.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. No, you
Spartan
self-edit. It's not a
661.
problem.
Gifted 5 WebDave memberships. Thanks, Spartan.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. Let's see. You got
see if I
Jesse
can
B, Awesome Gomez, Gamer Lives 95, Day Rizzy, and James Thomas were all gifted memberships.
There you go.
Thank you,
Nice.
Spartan 661. You are amazing. And just so you know, and if you're a new
Spartan's the
member,
homie.
you get all of these amazing emojis, and I think I might be able to add some more now that he's done that. So yeah, so they are the emojis are in the chat. You can use them and abuse them any way you want to. And if like I said, it's only $1 to sign up for yourself. If you want to be your own membership to do those, have a lot of fun with it. We do have the TTS, which is Talk That Shit from Dirt Griggity and Sean, which we appreciate that. And you know what, Hargeet, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna gift 5 memberships right now. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
Nice.
Boom, baby. There we go. There you go.
And
Yes.
Let's see. We got Shizno Elite, Soil Tech. Shout out to Soil Tech. Mitchie Poo, and Derek Johnson, and E-Ranks.
There you go.
Ranks.
Yes.
There you go.
He ranks.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not wrong. We saw what happened with Concord. Puerto Rock is not wrong. They're dog shit at making freaking multiplayer games. It's 100%.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, they
And
suck.
he-
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think his overall point was, why go down a road that you're not good at? You can do a little bit here and there, maybe to try and gain some momentum. But when Jim Ryan pulled the rug on everything else and said,
That
let's
was the
all go in for games of a service, 12 of them, here they come. He fucked them. He absolutely fucked Sony, PlayStation, and all the fans.
But the problem is this, though. The problem is this. He fucked them because he took away what they wanted. But this is what they don't realize. The fans were fucking Jim because the fans weren't buying the games, right?
Yep.
They want to preach as if this is what they want. This is what they love. This Astro Bot game right now that they're glazing so hard is not #1 on their store.
Nope.
Okay. It's not. That's the reality. They're not going to have this crazy and I don't care if it does 5 million. They have over 61 million shipped consoles. Okay. That's what they want to brag. That's their number to brag. Nintendo, Mario Odyssey. How many games have been sold for Nintendo of Mario Odyssey?
Oh God, it's got to be a lot. It's got to be north of 20, right?
Way north than 20. Fucking 20 is
Yeah.
like their shit exclusives do 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Are you telling me that Astro Bot's gonna sell like Mario Odyssey?
no, not even fucking close, bro. Not even close, bro.
The problem is that he wants PlayStation to go back to making PlayStation games, and they cannot afford to make PlayStation games. They cannot afford to be what they used to be. And if you ponies paid attention to what Hiroki comes out here and tells you, you wouldn't live in denial. You wouldn't be in denial. I understand that the media wants to not put up front the things that he says. They don't want to go along with reality. They want to cover shit up. And I said at the end of the day, this is just going to hurt the ponies in the long run. Like, you're telling them what they want to hear, but it's not reality. Sorry, Puerto Rock, but they cannot afford to give you the games that you want. Unless you're looking for Lego versions of them, you're not getting it.
So just from what I'm seeing, as of at the end of 2022, Mario Odyssey is at 25, just a bit over 25 million.
That was at the end of
Mario
2022.
2022. So that's 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
2
I'm sure
years
it
ago,
still
bro.
sells. Yeah.
Of course.
So
How much?
25.12.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And when did
Mario
it release?
Kart. Same year of release of the console,
So
correct?
2017.
17. Yeah. It was fall of
Yeah.
2017 because that spring was Breath of the Wild, which is at 29 as of the end of 2022, 29 million. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 52 million. Animal Crossing 42 million.
Wow.
Smash 30 million. Pokemon 26 million. I mean, this is the thing. They just kill it. They just kill it.
Yep.
This is why they can
They
just
do.
sustain themselves. They don't need
And
anything
Mario
else. They're
Kart is
good.
still in the top 10
And
since
they don't have to
release.
spend over
Facts.
Yeah, it's
300
crazy.
mil on
Exactly.
each game, huh? They don't
Yeah.
have to spend over 300 mil on each
But
game.
you know what's
Nope.
funny? Portal Rock is saying you can't do this, Sony. Go back to do this other shit, right? The crazy shit is look at how little respect gets put on their fucking name. Xbox makes everything. Xbox has everything. You want first person shooters? They have the best in the business. You want third person shooters? They have the best in the business. You want third party single player storytelling game? Fucking say hello to Hellblade motherfucking 2 that just fucking fucked all of these games with how gorgeous that shit was.
Well, I mean,
and
on
how
top of that, you're gonna have
expertly it was
Fable.
made.
You're gonna have South
Bro,
of Midnight, and on
RPGs,
and on.
we have it.
Yeah.
Fucking real-time strategy games, we have it. Driving simulators, we have it.
Everything,
Driving
bro,
arcade games, we have it.
everything.
We have everything. They have nothing, yet they are the best. Get the fuck. Oh
We
my!
technically-
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's
We-
ridiculous. That's what's ridiculous, though.
Xbox
ahead,
has a
Harvey.
bunch of platformers, including the one that started on PlayStation in Crash, right? So we have that, and that just dropped into Game Pass.
Hargeet, they don't have Astro Bot, and that's the one we want.
No.
So it's always something, right? And then they have
Always
a
something.
Mario Kart equivalent in Crash Team Racing. They have a brawler equivalent. I can't remember the name of it, but it's another Crash game. But there's so many of them, right? And then they have the original Killer Instinct. They still have that. And they just got Iron Galaxy to start working on that again. And like they cover everything. Like whatever.
Fighting,
Flight Sim, is there an
everything, bro.
equivalent?
Everything. Yep.
Is there an equivalent
No.
to Flight Sim? No.
Nope.
So
On PlayStation, I'm sure no. Is there equivalent
No.
to Age of Mythology? No.
no.
Is there equivalent to any of these games? No. But
You don't hear the ponies running around crying,
I don't get it.
right?
I don't
Saying,
get
how
it.
come the bots get these games and we don't have that kind of game on our platform? Because you guys can't afford it. So you got to
suppose the
sit
only
there
thing
and wait
left-
and hope that Phil will go ahead and grace you with their presence.
So the only thing left is JRPGs, and I'm sure they have that cooking.
Yeah.
So just wait.
Well, I mean, the only JRPGs Sony has, they don't make. Like, to be
Correct.
clear.
And
So,
they
and we already
stopped.
know for a fact that those games are
Yeah.
coming over here. So
Speaking
that's
of-
not something that they have. You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
You know, I
but they
found
will
one.
just
I
own
got
it
it. I got it. Guys, I know exactly what it is.
okay.
The one thing that Xbox is missing that PlayStation has is a dead game. That is what they're
Yes.
missing. Because
Oh.
Bleeding Edge, I thought that shit was dead, except Demo Flow
Oh.
Gaming live on our show jumped in to Bleeding
wow.
Edge.
Still
People
going.
were there immediately queued up with other people. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
you
it
know
is.
what's funny is you could
Xbox
actually
lacks a dead game.
you could go on like on
Keep that one,
Steam,
Sony.
Damn.
where you can actually see the numbers. You could jump on Steam right now, go to Redfall, and get in a game and play it.
Facts.
But you can't Concord.
You can't Concord. You can't Concord.
You can't play that. But as you guys were talking about the, we're going to kind of slowly move to a different subject, just a little bit off center. So two things. So we know that Microsoft and Phil and them are working really hard to get us stuff, and Sarah working really hard to get stuff for the console that hasn't been there before. Like Genshin Impact is going to be big, and it's coming. I believe it's October or November. It's coming.
November, I
And-
think, and it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
okay.
some Game Pass tie-in. There's gonna be some capability.
Yeah, a bunch of
already doing
bunch
big
of free
marketing
bonus
on
stuff that you can get. There's like a
Yeah.
$10 thing. I went ahead and bought it. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it. So I know I just went ahead and paid for that. But yeah,
Oh, I
so
didn't know
there's
there was
all
a
kinds
little
of
upgrade for it. Was there?
yeah. It's like a $10. It's like some whole bunch of bonus stuff you can get, even though it's still gonna be bonus stuff
It's
in.
free to play, but yeah, but you
It's
do
free to
have
play,
stuff you
correct?
can
Free to
buy.
play
Yeah.
stuff. So you know me, I just like throw money and stuff. But I'm just kidding. I like to throw my
Awesome.
CMoney and stuff. Just kidding.
You're steaming?
See, man. No. See money. Got my cock money. That's my.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Anyway.
Oh God.
What?
That's hilarious.
Whee! So with
Jesus.
that said, there was a little show that aired. I mean, you guys may have heard of this. There's a little show that I think it comes out like once a week, usually on Fridays, and it's got two hosts. It's two something Xbox 2 with Randall Thor 19.
The man with the million.
Oh yeah,
Man with the million.
That's right. And of course, Jez Corden, his co-host, who is absolutely amazing. And so yeah, he had this to say, and we're gonna play it now. Whoops, wrong button, Dave. So I'll play it when I get the right button instead of trying to invite somebody else into their screen. And I'm rambling and talking, trying to make sure that I get what I want up. Oh, here it is. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna throw that up here. Bring it full screen. Crank it up. And so Tokyo Game Show, like I said last week and the week before, Tokyo Game Show is going to be a little bit more interesting than we thought.
Heard that the whole slate's on the docket, including Final Fantasy 7 and 16 and Pixel remasters. So like there was a lot of people were wondering, like, has Sony locked down Final Fantasy 7 forever? I've heard that is not the case, and that Final Fantasy 7 will eventually come to Xbox. I don't know when it will, and I don't know if it will be in the first wave. What I would personally expect is that you'll probably be able to expect Pixel remasters and maybe Final Fantasy 16 initially. I think like for Square Enix right now, Final Fantasy 16 is more relevant than Final Fantasy 7 remake, and they can't really. There's something they need to work out when it comes to Final Fantasy 7 remake, is because it's like you got remake and then it's into rebirth, right?
Yeah.
You can't release them. You've got to. There's a bit more thought process to go in there with how you release those games on Xbox, I think, and maybe there is still some exclusivity stuff around rebirth, especially because it's a bit more recent. So yeah, I do think 7 remake will come to Xbox. But I think at least initially it's going to be Pixel remasters and 16.
Yeah. Good times.
Listen, I have a PlayStation and I bought Final Fantasy 16 and we streamed it live and the console blew up like 5
times. It died?
Like 5 times though. It was wild.
Overheated. It was great. I watched it when you did that live.
Thank you. Yeah. It was wild. It was wild. Yeah. So that was the end of that. I mean, we were already kind of up and down on it. So I mean, it coming to Xbox, if it came to Game Pass, like if it came into Game Pass,
wow,
I might give it another go. See if
Well, I mean, you
see if we can
won't
get
like,
through it.
set the house on fire because the Xbox can't handle it, right?
Yeah.
So I think we'll be safe.
Yeah.
We'll be safe.
Literally, Doodle got burned. Okay, because the way we used to have it set up, she was right
I
next
have
to the
battle scars
PlayStation.
from it.
Oh
So
my
she
goodness.
had to unplug the PlayStation to let it cool down. And when she touched the plug to unplug it, it burned her.
Yeah, the PlayStation was freaking.
Damn.
Ponies.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
freaking hot.
And my shit, that PlayStation is not like in a cubby. It's literally freestanding on a table. Freestanding. There's no place where the vent is blocked. It's just sitting there. And it got so hot
Damn.
Yep.
that it burned her when she touched it. It's crazy.
And that's with the
Goddamn.
massive, ridiculous heat sink. It still gets that
Yeah.
ridiculously warm.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Very
Yeah.
bad. Very bad. So if it like I said, if it goes on Game Pass, I'll revisit it. If not, I'm not turning on my PlayStation to play Final Fantasy. I promise you.
Was
that.
the game any good when you were playing it?
It was up and down. It was up and
Yeah.
down. Some moments, like if you watch, I remember watching Randall Thor's review of it back when it first came out. If you watch that review, it pretty much nails it. Like honestly, there's moments where you can see it and what you're experiencing makes you feel like it's a 10 out of 10, right? But then within seconds, you can completely be transported to what can only feel like, put into words, is feeling like you just entered a different game. And all of a sudden, all that high production value and all that good looking shit you just watched, literally, like the character walks out the door and then you're out here and looking at other characters and they look like you're back at fucking PlayStation 2. Like, it's so disjointed.
Okay.
It goes from like a 10
It
to
doesn't
a
have
4.
consistency, yeah, and I'd rather have a solid 8, right, than to go from a freaking 10 to a 4 and just
So
be dancing
interesting.
around back and forth.
Yeah.
And even
So
like
bad.
when you look out, like it just looks like a flat painting. There's no
Yeah.
depth. They used to say, I'm like, you guys couldn't get creative and
Like, you know how Bungie did
different
like those
trees,
painted
like,
backgrounds in the
yeah.
beginning, like Halo and all that shit? Like,
Yeah.
like they did it and it looked, even though you can tell, like if you knew, right? Like you knew that it was just like a painting that they have floating out
Yeah.
there, but it looks so well done. Whereas this, literally, when you stand out, like at one of the beginning shots, you get to like this hill crest where you go over and like you see like this castle out in the background, and you
Yeah.
can just see that it's just a painted image of it. Like it
Interesting.
doesn't look like it has like this big dimension to it. It just look ass, bro. So it would constantly take me out of the experience while we were playing it, while we were streaming it.
Yeah.
And then even like it was like one of those situations where it literally would be like you would play for, you would get out a cutscene, play, like literally walk around a corner and right into another cutscene. And it's
Another
like,
cutscene.
like,
for-
what are you,
for
like
another
you're saving money?
45 minutes.
Like you didn't want to add that fucking, just that little extra of a cutscene to just walk me around the corner.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid, bro.
The voice acting was ass too.
Up
It
and
will
down
put you
too.
right to freaking sleep, and
Wow.
it's like
Wow.
edit the freaking game, like clean it. Go ahead and take out certain things. I shouldn't be sitting there like, okay, well, at this point, this is just movie night, and let's hope I don't fall asleep. Because again, it's like very one-dimensional, the voice acting, and you're kind of just like zoned
Yeah.
out.
So look,
yeah.
I bought 15. I played probably like 10 plus hours, and I couldn't keep going. It was
Yeah,
so
but that was some
meh.
whack ass boy band shit.
It was
like, I don't know why
meh.
they thought that made sense, bro.
Yeah, it was
'Cause
so
why would you
meh.
think that? What's
Like,
dope for
ugh.
me is to get in the car with a bunch of
Yeah,
dudes
it's
on
just-
a road
ugh.
trip in Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not like,
It was
if
so
you made
weird,
a game
man. I don't
about
know.
that, that's
Yeah.
different. But to say, hey, this is Final Fantasy now. We're getting into a car in Final Fantasy. We're getting into a car
Yeah.
and driving around the world with these guys. I don't know about that, man.
It was
That was
kind of an
not-
odd one, but I don't know. So
was not
I'm hesitant on 16 because I just don't know like what it's no longer Final Fantasy. It's definitely become this like action game. And it's like, okay, cool, but like whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see if it's hit or miss. I guess the question is, will it be better on PC? Will they actually be able to do the actual draw depth and actually have an actual background instead of some painting? Right, I don't know, and that's the question, right? Because they had to lock this to PlayStation, and to be fair, all the consoles have limitations; they just do, right? But I'd love to see what they can do with a 4090. How far can you drive this thing? How about a 5090? How far can you drive this thing, right? And is it really going to be able to be a much better game? I don't know. We'll see what they do with it. We'll see if there's an announcement. I'm sure coming to multiple platforms, not just Xbox, right? Hopefully, there's a PC release coming as well.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
You
see
know
if
why?
it's
When you
worth
said
it.
multiple platform, I thought you were suggesting it might come to the original Switch. And
Oh heck,
man,
I
there's no
doubt it.
chance of
I
that
doubt
shit.
it'll come to the Switch, but at
Not
least
a
it'll
fucking
come to like with the platform. It could be Epic, or it could be Steam, or it could be both. I don't know, right? There's usually deals that Epic makes, so it could be coming to Epic. But I'm expecting it'll come to PC. It could be one of those that they work with Microsoft, where it comes to Xbox/Microsoft Store, right? So that way you have cross entitlement. Which would be ultimately awesome if that's the way it comes out. Then I might give it a chance on the PC side to see if it's any good, and if it's okay on Xbox, I'll play it there. But like if this is one of those games, I heard like the performance is also a thing, right? That they had to really cut it down, like the graphics had to get really cut down for resolution to handle it on a PS5. I don't know how much better that would be on the Series X, but at least on my 4090, it should be able to kick it, right? So I want to see what they can pull off, right? So. But we'll see. I'll see. We'll wait for some reviews. That's kind of where I'm with 16. 7's supposedly fantastic. I've never played the original 7, so
Whack.
I would. What was that?
Whack.
Yeah.
Fucking Final Fantasy. Listen. I I didn't like the original. Like I never played all that shit. But just watching it, like it's not like I feel like we're at the point now where you don't have to have the controller in your hand to have that initial idea of whether or not this game is going to be for you or not. Like we've all played enough of these types of games to know whether or not when you see the combat, when you see what it looks like, whether it's going to be for you. And I just looked at Final Fantasy and it's just like, man, this shit, like, I feel like they got so lost because they didn't know where to go, man. Like they're Sony, like Square and Sony are so similar in their situation, right? Square has a legacy that they want to keep, but at the same time, that legacy doesn't really give them the money that they want. So they have to try to adapt, but the adapting is not going well. But if they kept it the other way, new people are not going to show up. So it's like they don't know what to do. And I think Final Fantasy, when you watch like the remake and rebirth and all that shit, it's in the same place. Obviously, the hardcore dudes that sweat it are always going to sweat it, right? You weren't going to change their minds, but like the whole what Square is trying to do, Square already has those dudes in the bag, right? Like those people are going to show up because it has Final Fantasy 7 in the name.
They're trying to grow.
It's how do you get new people to come want to play this shit? And it didn't make me want to play it. You know what I'm saying?
This is why they actually pivoted. So, like to your point, actually, Square fans or Final Fantasy fans don't like the direction they've taken Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy used to be turn-based and it's not that anymore. And they actually don't like the fact that it's what it is now. And 16 says we're just basically giving up on the whole original Final Fantasy model, and it's just an action adventure with minor RPG elements. And that is something that they're actually not liking, right? But they were doing that to try to attract more customers. So I don't know if that worked, especially making it exclusive. That seems like a
well, that was just stupid. That was just stupid. But I think that's just a setup from back in 2015 or whatever, when Sony did that deal. And Sony was, remember, that's PlayStation 4 world, right?
Mhm.
So that's like it's 2 years in, PlayStation 4 is killing it, like all this shit. And they're thinking, I honestly think that they did not think they were going to take bringing these games out into the next generation. I think Final Fantasy 16, they maybe knew that they wanted to do for that, but I think their plan was to release all these Final Fantasy 7 games in this generation, and it just took too long. It just took too long. But the other thing too, though, with them is like if you look at what Square seems to be trying to do, doesn't it seem very similar to Capcom, where Capcom has like Resident Evil and they're like remaking the old ones, but then give you a fresh one that's completely different, right? So like this first person perspective, those are the new games, right? But then they bring in the remakes, right? I mean, Square essentially seems like they were trying to hope that they can do that, right? Because they have plenty of them, right? Like we know Final Fantasy 7, but if that worked really well, there's nothing that would stop them from saying, okay, well, Final Fantasy 17 is the action, the action Final Fantasy, and then we'll remake Final Fantasy 8, right? Final Fantasy 9.
There's
Final
rumors
Fantasy
of
10,
that.
right?
I believe that is in the works, but yeah.
So I feel like they're looking at Capcom saying we can do that. Problem is they're taking too fucking long to release these games because they're not just converting them over. Like at this point, just convert them. Do a 1-for-1, but with the new graphics, and just tweak shit that you need to tweak to make it work on the next gen. Don't do this whole story change and all this shit. You're just fucking over people who liked the story to begin with, right? You're ruining the people who actually were hoping to get that same story. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, they have other series they could do that with as well. And I wonder if there's announcements coming along with, this for other games. Like they're still due for a release time frame for Kingdom Hearts. Right. I haven't seen anything on that.
I fucking forgot that shit existed, bro. It's been forever.
So yeah, and I'd love to see what that's gonna look like, right? So when did they announce it? It was like 3-4 years ago or something, wasn't it? It was a while ago.
It was so long ago. And it was announced as an Unreal Engine 5 game, right?
Yeah, and it looks pretty cool.
Yes.
And that's another series they could go retouch up, right? They could like redo 1, right? Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
But the Kingdom
right?
Hearts fans are pissed about it too, by the way, because like the feet are different or something like that. So people are pissed that the shoes are not the same size or whatever, because they're trying to make it more realistic. And like in Kingdom Hearts, I think his feet are like fucking humongous and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, more cartoonish. Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's wild.
Either way, so
Go ahead. I was just
But
gonna. We got
Yeah, so
Angry
for
Hippie.
TGS, right? I'm assuming there's going to be some other announcements of games coming to Game Pass.
Oh yes.
There's Square, but there might be other stuff. And what I'm hoping to hear about is games that Sarah Bond a couple of years ago said, "Hey, we have like 200 developers working on games in Japan." So I want to see some of those games, right? So something coming along, right? So let's see what we got, because those are supposed to be exclusive to Xbox. So let's see what they do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be awesome for sure. We do have a new actually a renewed membership from Angry Hippie. Thank you so much for doing that. Member for 8 months.
Hippie was good, fam.
What's up?
And then he does have a super chat there, Hargeet. If you
Yeah, Angry Hippie $2. Zelda's IKEA adventure will sell more than Astro.
Wow. Oh my God, I love it. Yes.
That is an interesting way to name that.
IKEA adventure. Yes.
Wow, IKEA adventure.
Yo, that was amazing.
Love it.
That is
Zelda's
fucking
IKEA
phenomenal.
adventure.
That was
Wow,
beautiful.
that's hilarious, dude.
I mean, at least it's creative.
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah, the Tokyo Game Show is coming up. Microsoft finally announced, and thank you for Clover for posting this. It's the new show, and I heard rumors about it a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't say anything. And then, and even then, it was just still speculation until it happens. All rumors until it happens, folks. But it's going to be Thursday, September 26th, bright and early in the morning. On that day,
Was it 6 a.m.?
6
a.m. over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah, 3 a.m. if you're on the West Coast, which is wild.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little while ago, because we were when PlayStation got announced to be at the game show and Xbox didn't. On our show, Hargeet looked it up and saw that this is the same time frame that Xbox announced it last year too. Like, they don't announce it in the beginning like the other ones. They announce it about a week into September, and they followed suit again. So this is just next year. We don't have to do the Xbox is not going to Tokyo Game Show. No, you're good. You're good. You're safe. It's coming. And they are, first of all, I want to know who that is, right? They put that person there for a reason. Okay. That and the cat. What is
going to be
this,
interesting,
right? So there's something there that they're trying to I don't know if that's a new IP. Maybe that's a new first party IP. Maybe they bought an Japanese studio and this is their thing. Maybe this is a big game that they're promoting. I don't know. I'm excited to see what that is. But they did literally say, we want you guys to come watch this shit. And they said that we have something from all of our studios. So we kind of speculated that they're probably doing like a refresh of the showcase and stuff like that, and showing some of the stuff that is still coming out this year, like Indy and Call of Duty and stuff like that. Maybe a Towerborn, maybe Ara. Even though Ara will be out by then. Ara comes out on the 24th. So,
which looks amazing, by the way.
Which does look amazing. So I mean, I'm excited to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and be up at 6 in the morning.
We are, yes.
Yeah, we are. We're not gonna stream it though, because that's crazy talk. I can be half asleep, but
no.
Yeah,
we'll
I
watch.
won't get off till. See, I guess my time it'll be 5 a.m. So I won't be off for like till like 6. So I'll probably be at work watching the beginning of it and then driving home and then replay the whole thing and watch it then. So
yeah. See, we thought 6 a.m. was bad, but
yeah, that's what time I'm getting off work. Oh my God. Yep.
Jesus. So what is this that you have on the screen, by the way?
This is The Last Campfire, and it's a game. It's on Game Pass. Not Game Pass. Sorry, it's on the Xbox store right now. It's on sale for $1.50. $1.50.
$1.50.
If you like puzzle games, little simple puzzle games, fun, mindless. It's about maybe 5 hours worth of gameplay if you sit and play it all the way through. And the graphics look great, and it is it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And it kind of has that kind of the newer overhead Mario style look to it as far as the graphics. So let me skip forward just a little bit on it, so you can see a little bit more.
It's only 4 hours long. 4 hours and 43, almost 5 hours long.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, and it's just a fun little game. And like I said, I started
Well,
playing.
hold on, don't say fun little game, because this is to play.
peak
If this came
right
out on
now.
PlayStation as an
This
exclusive,
is peak.
this would be game of the year. So watch your mouth, okay? Don't be
For
saying this is
sure.
no little game.
For sure.
If that was
Can
the
you
little
imagine?
robot,
This will be revolutionary. Like
the game that they never knew they needed. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it looks like the type of game that would put a smile on your face from beginning to end, wouldn't it?
beginning to end.
Yes.
Beginning to end.
For sure. Look at that. For
Yeah,
sure.
and it's kind of cool because when you're so it actually has a even though a little voice box comes up, but it actually has voice all through it. So there's
nice.
a dialogue person talking, and then when you're doing the puzzles, which I thought was neat. Excuse me. As you're doing it, and as you're getting things right in the puzzle, as you're starting to figure it out, you hear like little comments that are that just kind of it's a subliminal clue that you're on the right track. Keep going, kind of thing. If you don't hear that, you're like, that's not right.
That's dope. Nice.
Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink. Be right back.
No, you're fine, man.
Pretty cool. So $1.50, you say. Is this how much Astro Bot should cost?
That's how much Astro Bot is going to cost by Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Black Friday. With nobody buys it now. Listen, I'm just so there's no confusion. All right.
Yes,
I
make it
want
clear.
Astro Bot to sell so much. I want it to sell so much, like ridiculous. I want it to outsell Super Mario Odyssey on PlayStation. I want it so badly, so that Hiroki Totoki will look at this shit and say, I want you to scrap all those games that you're making.
Yes.
You're gonna make Astro Last of Us, Astro God of War,
Ghost of
Astro
Astrobot.
everything. Ghost of Astrobot.
That's it.
Astro Horizons.
Yo, I want to hear. I want
What's
to
your
hear
Lego
right now. I promise you.
Astrobot.
I promise
Of
you, our
course Lego
boy
would come.
Hiroki doesn't care about anything other than what this game brings in. And if Astrobot can show PlayStation that all of their hardcore people have moved on, and they really were just hoping that this would become the next Nintendo, then that's what you're gonna get. I just want. Oh, I pray. I would love it. That'd be great.
Every
Astro
night.
Cord.
Every night.
Astro Cord.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness. Our chat, God bless you, chat. There's so many good things.
Call of Astrobot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ponies love
They
kid game
do.
now.
They do. We
Yep.
didn't
They do.
know.
It's
We
their
didn't know.
favorite
They
shit
didn't
ever.
even know this was something that they just found out. I just want all the capping to come back and bite them in the ass. You know?
Yep.
So that would be amazing. That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Honestly, I look at this, and this game 100% has me more interested than Astro does. 100%.
And it's a good price too.
Yeah, I mean, $1.50, you can't.
Woo.
There you go. So we'll get it
Can't lose
now
on
while it's
that
on
one.
sale. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be on sale, but I just picked it up, and like I said, I don't regret it at all. I said the puzzles aren't super hard. There's one in there that kind of like took me a little bit to figure it out, and then once I did, I was like, oh man, duh. but you know, it's the way it is. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's dope. That looks good. Thank you for showing up.
Oh my God. Creeper in the chat says, is this Astrobot? Looks the
Oh,
same.
shit.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That was
Oh my God.
awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
don't
man.
see any ripping off of other Mario games in this one. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Seems like these guys can have a creative thought of their own. Interesting.
Yep.
Mhm.
It does. It does.
Sometimes.
Something else that I thought was kind of cool. I was checking out the feed, as it were, and I'll pull it up so everybody can see it. Then I'll drop it in chat. So if anyone wants to click on it, you can. Sorry, I'm talking and hitting wrong buttons. I'm so good at this, Hargeet. Can you tell? So good at hitting wrong buttons. So there's a publisher sale going on Steam. That is Rebellion. Can y'all see that? Did it pop up? Yeah, there we go. And they have like some mega sale stuff going on right now. Really good prices if you're into any of these games.
Are we getting the next sniper game in Game Pass?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, you got all the sniper games that are there. The Zombie Army is available on this sale. Evil Genius is 90% off. You know, I mean, Jesus, that's pretty good.
Damn, Strange Brigade. I remember that shit because that was coming out when I went to E3 2017. The only one I went to was the first public one they had, and Strange Brigade was coming out, and the dude from that company, he let me play it, even though it was supposed to be it was on the regular show floor, but it was by like it was for media only, and we were talking about the game because I couldn't play it. And then after we talked and the guy finished, he just let me hop on, and that was so dope.
That was dope.
Yeah, it was dope of him. But the game was fun, man. But it just didn't like, in a short experience, it was very good. In a long experience, I didn't really care for it too much.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, guys, that crazy. And welcome out to over 350 people here watching us on YouTube and on X. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. If you get a chance, let's see. I think Dirt says it better than I do.
If you like this video, please hit the like button.
But yeah, so
there's no excuse, guys. Actually, like it's actually really bad, guys. Like that number is way too low on the likes.
Yes,
let's go ahead.
hit the like
Hit the
button.
like
Share the
button.
link if you can.
I know it's hard to remember. You go in, you're watching it.
Yeah.
You know, let's get it much higher.
It's easy to forget, but if you guys can hit the like button, share the link, that'd be awesome.
We can get this up to 200, easy peasy. All right,
That'd be awesome.
Just hit the like button.
Yeah.
All right,
And
just
we
hit the
are
like button.
on the way to we're on the road to 3K for subscribers too.
Woo!
And we are less than 50 away from that. So if you haven't
Less than
subscribed,
50?
less than
Oh
50
shit!
away.
All right.
Yep.
Get in
How about
there,
this?
guys.
If you guys hit the 3K right now and you get us up to 200, I'm gonna reveal an insider rumor that I know from my inside connections that are totally made up, but just as valid as any other insider rumor you've heard of before. Goddamn the olives!
Oh
What?
no, WebDave!
Why?
Wait!
Oh my god! No!
Don't! No!
That's disgusting.
What?
You should have saved that for when we hit 200 likes.
Oh, I got more.
Oh my god! Why? See, it's supposed to be friendship.
Oh,
At least friendship. It's all about friendship. I'm taking your
This is
pain for you.
abuse.
oh my goodness.
That's a problem.
Mm.
That's the problem. I don't like this. This is not
delicious.
nice. You see, I was gonna do something real nice if they got there. Okay, I was
Yeah, look at
helping.
you.
All
Look at
right, I was
you.
gonna get us. I was gonna get us there. Look at that. My
You were a
super
rumor mill.
insider rumor that I completely made up will be given to you guys if we hit 200 likes, okay, and get to 3,000 subs. Remember, is just as valid as any other rumor you've heard. Okay, just put it out.
Oh goodness. Let's see.
Oh,
What
my
was this
God.
one say? WebDave. And I like olives. I knew he was cool. Thanks, bro.
Albert G, come on, man. We just met. I thought we were cool already.
Oh, and
Not
a
nice.
couple people have asked in the chat that may have been here in a little while. So I'll just give you the update. Retri is no longer on the Gamers Council. He is still a good friend, and he just had to take a step back from podcasting for a little while. My goodness, those olives gave me a dry throat. What's up with that? Anyway,
Because
so
olives suck. You see, look at him.
yeah.
Look at him dying. You're witnessing
I
it
know,
firsthand
dying.
right now.
He's
He's all
reacting
fucked
to
up
the
because he ate
olives.
olives. Look at him. Look at him. Watch this shit live. This is why we hate
Anyway.
olives.
No, just,
All right.
honestly, dry throat has nothing to do with olives. They're delicious. But anyway, so
Lies.
but Retri took a step back from podcasting a little bit. He had to do some family things, and he actually moved to a different state. So he's getting settled in, and he might be back on as a guest, but he's actually focusing more on families and getting one of his, because he's doing his own show on Saturdays, which he's actually stepped away from that for a little while. But he's actually going to be going back to that show, Aim Down Sights, on Saturday nights. So just so you guys are aware of that. He will be coming back to that probably in a couple of weeks or maybe next month. So stay tuned for that. And of course, he's always welcome to come back on here as a guest. We love Retri. So it was just a matter of family first. Things happen, and he just needed to make some changes, and it was just easier to step away and focus on that and get that done than it was to try and juggle all this other podcast and stuff. And plus he has a job to worry about too, and a wife and family. So yeah,
absolutely.
there you go. So 100 respect.
Yes, he's freaking awesome. We love Retri.
Absolutely.
He is. So yeah, and if you
Aim
go
Down
over to,
Sights is fire too, guys. Saturday
it
nights.
is with Saturday nights
Panda,
with
Nero.
Panda.
They just got You Got Soul. I Got Soul.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh man,
dope.
craving more olives. Anyway, what?
No, the olives are destroying you, bro. Look at it. If I clipped this and sent it to your doctor, they would tell you, stop eating olives, bro.
Stop
Look at
eating
what
olives.
it does to you. Okay, stop eating olives.
Oh, we have another super chat.
Oh,
Right.
Let's get the mustard and olives. God damn it.
wow. Betrayal.
Right.
Betrayal.
$2. Yes. Let's get the mustard and olive train going. Hashtag no
You gotta get
PS6.
them. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Listen, you got to throw that in everywhere. Just as a reminder. Just like, where's Concord?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's dead.
CMoney, I love you, CMoney.
That's what they all say.
I love you.
Okay, and then they goggle fucking olives in front of me. It's disgusting. I mean, that is a banger. You know what I'm saying?
What? Did you say how much you love dollars?
Man.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Anyway,
I mean, we do love the dollars.
we do love the dollars. Not the olives,
For sure.
but the dollars.
Not the olives. Not the olives.
No,
No.
not the olives. No.
Not at all. Can't.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Oh my goodness, my
worst.
goodness. So we do have any other topics we want to I guess. So one thing I thought was kind of cool is they started doing this. I think it's in the preview stage, and they're actually I think you're going to start doing it on the actual Game Pass. With franchise pages, which are kind of cool. Which basically means like there's a franchise like bullet point, and with that it has like all the games, like all the Call of Duty games are going to be there, which makes it easier to find all stuff, all the Fable games, all that kind of stuff, all the all that kind of stuff that's kind of together for the games, so on and so forth, to just try to make it easier. And to me, easier accessibility, easier to grab the games you want, all makes sense. So guys, we've been going strong for like 2 hours. Oh look, there's some olives in the chat. I'm sorry, what was that allowed?
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Fucking olives.
Now on
follow me
CMoney and
everywhere.
Doodle's podcast, 2 hours. That's about the intro, and then we start the first topic.
It is.
And then we get going.
It
That's
is.
normally how it goes.
What happens, Joe?
It is.
That's what happens, man. What happens, bro.
And then we're like 5 hours, 6 hours in, and CMoney's like, "What happened? What happened, guys?" Argy's like, "I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what happens.
I don't know
what happens.
bro."
You guys have fun. That's what happens. It's a
We
great
have
show.
So much fun.
Great
thank you, man.
community, and you guys are all good together, and I enjoy watching it very much. So I know everybody else.
Listen, I
does
gotta
too.
say, you have a very nice setup here because I don't see any ponies coming into your chat. This is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? This is
Sometimes there's a few. Sometimes that are
yeah,
the
but
ones that
I
like
don't know, I'm not seeing anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's pretty chill.
Yeah,
That's good.
and then we have some good moderators too, which are pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. So in fact, I think Doodle and CMoney both. I believe you guys do have mod access too. I believe. I know I set it up that way at one time because I always like my guests to be able to quash any problems they see right away of themselves. They can just don't talk bad about me, motherfucker.
Slap everybody up.
Exactly.
Who's talking shit? Let's go. Black,
Exactly.
Not just play.
Exactly. And
That's funny.
what was I thinking? Farcuse as a moderator. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
fuck you.
That's the
Farq you.
homie.
Farq's
Farq
gangster.
you. Just kidding. Love you, Farq you.
Farq be giving you like a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, let's just say that type of talk is not welcomed over here. And then they say it again,
but
and
then
it's
he's-
like, bah,
yeah.
bitch, sniped. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
You don't mess around.
They're watching their Concord clips. They're crying, rocking on a chair.
Yeah.
Look at just eating popcorn, just sad, watching their last clips. Pew poo, motherfucker.
That's right. That's right. There's Farq you right here.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's glorious.
Man.
That is glorious, bro.
Goodness.
Oh,
goodness.
Kasaya, what's up,
Kasaya,
baby?
what's up, homie?
We love
you,
you.
fam.
Nice thing to say. There you go.
Yeah, I love seeing it. You know, we have a lot of crossover with our homies that come here and they're on our show watching. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. All the homies are here.
Yes.
Hargeet, best beard in gaming. Facts. He's also the Pony Slayer and the Pony Bot Slayer. That's right.
Yes.
Hargeet doesn't see titles anymore.
Yes.
All right. He doesn't care where you are, Pony or Pony Bot. You getting got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Can't get it.
Anybody can get it, as Dirt
You
would
don't
say.
take no prisoners, yo.
That's right. As Dirt and Sean would say, anybody can get it.
That's right.
I love it.
That's
I love
right.
it. I love it.
It's
Well,
beautiful.
guys, I guess we'll just go ahead and wrap this up tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Doodle, we'll give the floor to you first, ladies first, as it were. So please tell everybody where they can reach out to you, where they can find you, where your shows are on, and where they can what nights they're on, when they can find you guys.
Well, I just want to thank you for having us, WebDave. You're freaking awesome. First show I ever did outside of our channel was WebDave.
Facts.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't have had it any other way. And Hargeet, that's our homie. Like, seriously, like he knows. But you guys can find me on Twitter at Doodle to be free. And then CMoney, we're together, baby. So on point for gamers. So
Absolutely.
go ahead, break it down. We have 4 shows a week.
Yes. So I just put which I think we should go in as a link. I just put the link in it. No, it was failed. No, I lied. I can't do it, guys. Sorry. It's not there. I went to put the link, but it says the comment has failed to post to WebDave. So let me see.
Put it in private chat and we'll see what's up.
Oh.
Plus, if everybody knows, all the links to their X channels, Twitter and YouTube are all in the description of this and the audio version, which will be playing later. Let's see here. That should.
Oh, you know why? Because I'm in there as OnPoint, which probably it does not have it. It's probably CMoney that has it. Let me see. Try that again. See if it's real. Nope. All right, but that's okay. But yeah, so we are on point for gamers.
We dumped it
first
in
of all,
there.
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No worries.
You have Doodle to be free on Twitter X. That's my Doodle. I am CMoney Forever on Twitter, so definitely come check us out. WebDave, man, thank you, brother, for having us. We appreciate it, man. We know this is always a fun time. You know, like Doodle said, we go way back from when we were first kind of popping off here. You as soon as I kind of got on Booms, you hit me up, you interviewed me on your show. Which was super dope. So, you know, you guys have always been awesome, man. So
Well, thank you.
know, of course, we're always down to support, man. You guys
And we
the
had
shit.
you on here
You're the
a few
shit.
times, and then we're like, you got to bring Doodle on. You got to bring next time you
Oh
come on. you
yeah.
gotta bring
Oh no,
Doodle.
I know
And then
the
you did.
contract. I signed the contract.
And
I cannot make an appearance
We
without Doodle.
unleashed
I
the
understand.
beast that is Doodle. Which we
That
love
is
it.
Small
true.
print.
The small print for sure. But yeah, so we have we do 4 shows a week. Today's Sunday. We had our show earlier this morning, Morning Quest with Doodle and CMoney, which is a fun show, very chat heavy. We have a great time with a lot of the homies that are here right now. And then we have Tuesday night show, which is Night Quest, which is basically like Morning Quest, except we have like a guest with us, which is always fun. Then we do our Thursday, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern. We do Thursday night show at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is the original podcast that started off for us, which is the OnPoint Gaming podcast. And that one is at 8 p.m. on Thursday nights, and that's Doodle, myself. Sometimes we have a guest, sometimes we don't, or our son Man will come on, and we have a good time. And then Friday nights is the big show, is the Friday night show. It ends the week. That's called Things Get Crazy. That's called the Night Shift Let's Talk Gaming, is at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's myself, Doodle, and of course it's our homie right here, right there. That's right, Hargeet Chani. He has many titles. He has many titles on our show, but he's the man, and he is there. Plus our other homie, Demo Flow Gaming. He's there as well. So we have it's always a fun night on Friday nights. Definitely a good time. So definitely come check us out. But we appreciate everybody, man. We love our community. It's fun. We also have a pony free zone, you know what I'm saying, in our chats.
Yep.
So you can come hang out and not worry about the ponies harassing you. You know, you just come, you chill with your peoples. If they show up, we do a little snipey, and they go a little bye. They live in our comments. You know what I'm saying? That's where they live. They know better. Okay. We're training them well, right? They watch the whole show and then they bitch in the comments, right?
Yep.
But
that's how they tend to.
But yeah, outside of that, man, thank
Yes.
you guys. Appreciate you. And again,
Thank
a pleasure
you.
doing the show with you guys. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, dude, it is awesome. Hargeet, but before we get to your outro, where you can find you, we got another Spartan. You two generosities too much, buddy. Thank you so much. Spartan 661 gifted 5 memberships to the Gamers Council. Okay, your mic's off.
That's
Hargeet?
awesome.
Hargeet?
You're talking to nobody, bro.
You're talking to nobody, man.
Talking to yourself.
Yeah, hear you, Hargeet.
There we go. Now you're back.
There we go. Sorry about that. HNS 1998, LeBurn 98, What a Joker, Noise Mofo, and Phoenix Freestar.
There you go.
Nice.
So with that, you all get access to the emojis. So just so you know, all of these amazing emojis, including the new Pony Cry one, is there. Yep. So
I also forgot to mention, check out our review of Age of Mythology.
Oh yes.
Right? If you're an Xbox dude, that game dropped. You know, shout out to Xbox for giving us the code to go ahead and review it. It was a phenomenal game.
Such a great game.
We loved it. We're not RTS people. So if you're sitting there saying, I don't give a shit about RTS, I don't like that, bro. If you have Game Pass, just download it.
Yeah.
If you don't have Game Pass, go watch our review. I watch the review either way. But watch the review and check it out, man. The game is fire, bro. It's really
It really
a great
is.
game. It's an Xbox game. It's not a PlayStation game, so you get to go enjoy an Xbox game instead of going and glazing the little robot. All right, the little robot's
Quality
been glazed
game.
enough. That motherfucker
Quality
is
game.
slipping and sliding everywhere. Okay, so let's focus back on what Xbox does. Play the game, man. It's fire.
yeah, the little rip-off robot. I mean, sorry, was that? Anyway, Hargeet, tell everybody where they can find you and all that kind of good stuff, and because I know that you're on Discord.
Yes, so H Chani on Discord if you want to hang out there or whatever. But YouTube, it's Hargeet Chani 1 if you want to subscribe to my channel. I did post a video with a little bit of a maybe not the same level eulogy, but something going over all the path that Concord took to get to where it is. It's only a minute long. Check it out. And then if you want to check
that damn song striked us, Hargeet. I had to cut the song out of your video when we played it in the beginning. Yeah, the song took us down. I had to
how?
It's an awesome video.
It did. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Anyhow, I mean, I downloaded it from the government. Like the government, it's
the government wants their money, bro.
No, Taps is a military song.
Yep.
So like I don't know how Taps.
Yeah, but some people
is copyrightable.
We'll go
It's
in
a
and
military
claim
funeral
stuff even though
song.
it's not right. Just
I was about to say somebody else might have gone in there and act like that's their version of it or whatever the fuck, and then
No,
try
I
to
literally
claim it.
downloaded it from the military. It's like
Right.
it's open,
But there are
like
people that go
anybody
in and
can
do
watch
stupid
it.
stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
once you put it
Anyway.
on YouTube, it's just IDs to whatever the song sounds like, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so check that out. And then if you want to check out my book, Emergence, shop.chani.us,
Do
check
it.
that out.
Book.
Do it.
And yeah, I'll be on Boom's podcast on Wednesday, and then back to Fonz with well, we had a fun one last time. So check out GameStop Live. We'll see if it'll be more fun.
See if they let you back in.
Fonz Gaming. So 7 p.m. with Boom on Eastern time, and then 10 p.m. Eastern time with Fonz. Check those out.
Hargeet keeping it real. That's the way we like it.
Yeah.
That's the way we
Guys,
like it.
Albert G says, so you're telling me that Concord is the olives of gaming?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That was good.
It absolutely
That was awesome.
is.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That was funny.
Government's watching, Hargeet.
Oh, they're probably watching all of us.
I mean, that's the truth. Right through these very cameras right now. It's what they do. We all watch Enemy of the State. Come on. We know they watch it.
I know, right?
The game adaptation newscast. I just wrote a children's book. Can I promote it here? Sure.
Oh, that's
Do it up.
awesome.
Holy shit, Day Rizzy.
Oh wow, Day Rizzy in the building.
You're getting ready to
Oh.
sound things off, and look what the man did.
Holy crap.
He's like, you know
That's
what? We
so
ain't letting him go.
Okay.
Day Rizzy,
Yes.
thank you
Let
so
him
much,
go.
sir. Thank you.
Here
you,
we
thank
go. Cage Fielder, Zach Riley, Elkins Guy, Jesse P, Del Clay 23, Victor Alistine, Edward Wilson, Christopher Easley, Ice Cold, R.L. Stein 88, Scorpio, Andrew Wilkins, and I think there's a few more after a thing here. No, okay.
Yep.
Xbox Game Pass only. Okay. And sometimes PS4, LOL. Isaac Hayes 85, Rodimus J, and then Brian Majetic, Eli, Shangri-La for Life, Jonathan B. I gotta scroll down further. Jeez Louise. There's a lot of them. Where was I? I was here. Okay, and then Marlon Ludd.
I guess
And I
last
think
one.
that might
That's it.
be it. That
Day
might be
Rizzy,
it.
thank
Yeah.
you so much, sir. And thank you,
My
Spartan
goodness.
661. Thank you for all
Yes.
Holy crap.
the generosity.
That's
You guys
awesome,
are
man.
absolutely amazing. Thank you. And don't forget that means you guys can have access instantly to all the awesome
Yeah.
emojis. And I believe I have enough new members now that I can add some more. And I'll be doing that tonight when we get off here done.
Sweet.
But I do have a small favor to ask. And I'm going to ask it of Doodle and CMoney. You guys, when you end your show, you always have one little thing you like to say to the people that are watching. Would you mind doing that here for us?
We would
Oh.
not. That'd be awesome.
That. All right. Well, Doodle,
Yes.
we're gonna end the show the way we end every single show. Doodle,
Yes.
we're done.
We are.
Until next time.
You're intruding.
Game over.